No, I think it's going to be a close match. I'm really excited for this. I've wanted to play when I've seen all the players every single day. I've been like, how would it feel for me to play? And so I'm really happy that me and Alex get to do this.
It will be interesting. Alex, is this your first freestyle match?
I played a few matches when we were interviewing the players on the first day, so that was the warm-up, and I'm actually scared because I'm worried that I'll destroy her so badly the match won't be interesting. But we're going to finish even if like it's already winning in the first 3 matches, right, Anna?
Where is this coming from, Alex? You were saying, Anna, oh, I think you're the favorite.
Is it time to reveal the positions? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Then I would like to welcome to the stage to help me with the draw. Please give him a round of applause, Sagar Shah of ChessBase India.
Thanks, Sagar.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate you.
You will pick the...
I wanted to say something nice. I didn't get to. Now I'm going to look so cocky.
862. Okay.
Thank you so much, Sagar. We should see the position in a second. As I said, the players will have 2 minutes. Sagar, maybe a couple of words from you. Let's look at the camera. What do you make of this position at first sight?
I see that the queen is on the side and the rook is on the other side. And whenever the rook is on the side, I think Magnus loves to push his rook pawns. So maybe that's a theme. And there are 2 bishops eyeing the king on the other side. So it's a very exciting position. I think it'll be an attacking game. That's what I feel.
It's going to be very interesting for sure. Alex, your first impressions of the position?
I just wanted to say that I actually am scared of Anna. I got a little ahead of myself here. Okay, so starting position here. Anna, can you explain how we will castle here? Just for those who don't know, not for me.
It's not for you.
It's
for the viewers.
For the viewers.
I need to run over here.
Okay, so how do we castle over here? I mean, the king is already on G1, which is, sorry, no, it's on B1. So I guess it's C1 and G1, the king can castle. So I guess that, wait, actually, Sagar, can you teach us how do we castle this?
I think this king will go to G1,
this king, yeah.
and this rook will go to F1, and this king will go to C1, and
with this rook
will jump to
D1.
So
yeah.
if you're going to castle.
Okay.
It's not easy to castle here.
Yeah. So, okay. It will make sense. We will castle. And we'll be proud of ourselves when we castle.
Okay, so now we have 2 minutes, I guess, to study the position on the board, and then we start. Okay.
Okay, so good luck. Have fun. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the commentary with Andrea and Levon. Let's get started.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sagar. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Okay, cool. So it's set up here.
Hello, everybody. Testing. We are live. We don't see ourselves yet. Okay, there it is. I am joined today with the best co-commentator of all time, historic chess player Levon Aronian. He said this is his first time on Twitch.
Yes, and I'm very excited. And I'm a big fan of what you guys are doing. No, seriously, Anna and the sisters, you're promoting our game. Well done.
Thank you. Well, hopefully you'll still be a fan by the end of this stream. We'll see. So, chat, for everyone who is new to this is our first time ever doing a chess variant of any type on the stream. Alex actually got her first games on 960 this week at Freestyle Chess playing against Magnus. She also played against Levon. Alex was pretty strong, you would say?
Oh, it was a nightmare.
Have you, Anna's
I almost
obviously
lost, you know.
Yes, you had to fight for the draw.
Yeah.
He only got a draw because of the threefold repetition, but he did also have a little bit of difficult time odds and some difficult questions.
Sure.
Meanwhile, Anna has been commentating 960 all week, so Anna has a little bit of an upper edge, but I have to start the stream by asking you, who do you think is the favorite in the match?
I think and has the genes for chess, you know.
We're saying we don't have the chess genes?
Well, I'm not familiar with your parents, but
He's familiar with you.
yes, but I'm definitely familiar with Anna's parents.
Okay, fair.
So yeah, I'm a bit biased here, you know.
That's
because
good.
I want my daughter to be a chess player as well, so I can pass on my genes. So.
That's good. We'll have two biased commentators, but today I'm going to be unbiased, and we're just going to give some very professional chess commentary. I'm assuming they're still doing their analysis on the position. The grandmasters usually have 15 minutes. I don't believe the ladies are going to be preparing for 15 minutes because, to be honest, they wouldn't really know what to do with that time.
Well, from what I see is this position is nothing like regular chess, because you see the knights are looking at similar squares.
Also, okay,
Yes.
Levon didn't want to take the mouse, but
Yeah.
I will be your visual. But if you ever want to, it's not that
Okay.
intimidating.
Oh, they
first
started.
move.
F4, G6, guys.
Levon, do you want the mouse?
No, it's
Okay,
okay,
I
don't
keep
worry.
the mouse.
Yeah, you keep the mouse. Okay, they immediately started the game. So what is Alexandra doing? She doesn't care about the center yet.
Yeah, we asked for one chess tip. How do you play 960? By the way, my sister learned how to castle probably an hour before this match in this variant. And the only tip we got from Fabi was, it's like normal chess, you play for the center. But I'm sure
Yes.
she's cooking something up. She's trying to go for the diagonal. Is that ever a strategy where you just go right away for the diagonal, especially if your queen is attacking?
Yeah. Oh, so D4, that's a strange move. It doesn't look like the right move, because I thought E4 was the move. Okay.
Okay, they're moving
But
fast.
this is action. The girls are gonna play fast and try to outsmart each other quickly. Yeah.
So, can you give us the chess 960 for dummies
Bible.
Yes. Like, how would you, let's say you're thrown into this position, you're a streamer, not like any of us haven't done our homework, but you say you haven't done your homework. What are kind of your quick tips for how to assess a position like this for all the chat members seeing it for
Okay,
the
so
first time?
regularly when the king is on D1
Yes.
and the rook is on E1, this is like already a regular position. The
Right.
king is almost castled.
Yes.
So
And it'll be
you're
one move away.
You're 100% you're going to develop through A4, rook A3. That's kind of clear. You're not going to make a castle. You're going to play A4, rook A3.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're going to
This
play
is what's
A4,
going
rook
to
A3.
happen.
That's, you think Anna's going to go A4, rook A3?
I mean, generally, this
Got
is
it.
what you're. So, but the most important thing to determine where your bishops are going. So, Anna Cramling, she locked down her dark squared bishop, which was a mistake. I still think her position is okay, but definitely it's not advantageous anymore.
Got it.
So now what she's trying to do, she's trying to play for E4, you know, because she created this weakness on the E4 square, and due to the fact that the horses are not looking at the square,
Right.
it's kind of weak.
Well, I mean, the E4, right.
Yeah, white.
Okay, this is, I have to say, the most diverse chess game we've had from my sister.
Wow.
What do you think could be her plan here?
I have no idea. Okay, let me tell you what I think.
Okay, let's
This
hear
move
it.
is clearly a mistake. She had to she had to control the E4 square.
Yes.
But what she has in mind, she wants to develop the bishop to G7.
Bishop to G7. She's
Yeah.
just going straight away for, well,
And she actually doesn't care if her bishop on G8 is locked. You can see she's not experienced, but she is a dreamy person. I mean, you know her better. Is she a dreamy person?
so the thing with my sister, and also thank you so much, Stuckfish, for the subs. I'll also pull up Anna's chat in a little bit. I promise I won't be neglecting you guys. She has definitely not as much as experience as Anna, since Anna's been watching the games on a day-by-day basis. But once she shakes off the rust, I think she's going to get the hang of it. So this could be the game that she learns a lesson. So I'm going to pull up Anna's chat right here.
So what I will tell you folks, so you know, like in regular chess, developing your queen should be the last thing you do. So I don't know if Alexandra got the memo. I don't think so.
Unfortunately, that was not one of the pieces of advice that our good friend Fabi gave us. We did ask for advice, and maybe she should have asked you instead.
Yeah. But so far, it's very unbalanced. I think Both girls are avoiding.
Hi, Anna. It's Chad.
Both girls are avoiding controlling the center, which is kind of strange. But maybe there is a conspiracy here. Maybe they agreed prior to the match. We should forget about the center. We should just play on the sides and try to checkmate each other as soon as we can.
I'm very curious. I mean, how much time, let's say if you gave a chess engine playing in the 960 positions, how quickly they would learn the principles of controlling the center. Probably, I feel like it takes a couple moves in these positions to start understanding that as instinct.
Yeah. No, sure. But it takes an experience. I understand that the girls are not experienced. And, for example, f6 cannot be a good move because e4 is just crashing through. And I have the center. And what are you doing actually there?
Okay, let's see. The games are moving so fast. I would love to show the chats a line with how you would play. Again, for Chop, former #2 in the world, so slightly skill gap, but if you were white, what would be your plan here?
Well, e4 definitely. And then once we recapture, then the queen on b6 is very lonely. Actually, I think all of black's pieces are placed wrongly in this position. So.
I have to say it is a very slow start in the opening for my sweet sister. However, this first game is to learn. We're going to be playing two of these time control, and then another 2 5-5. So we've got plenty of time to come back.
And I think in order to learn, I think sometimes it's good to make really horrendous mistakes, like in this game. So.
I think,
and then you learn it the hard way.
The better question will be as soon as the first top move happens on the board, that will be more unlikely because I think every move Levon has said this is not good. But that is what we expect, and that is also kind of the fun of 960 chess. It's something brand new, and okay, bishop g2.
Now I would urge to, black to play f5. Otherwise, we're going to see a disaster, or a5 and f5, just to kind of keep away the forces of white that are about to expose the whole structure and control the center. Yeah,
I have to say, as like a slightly more beginner player myself, e4, of course it looks like a strong move you're opening, but it's not so clear. I think maybe if I see the position longer, but how big of an advantage you get from just taking the center as white, because it still looks scary for each side. It's like, sure, you have your queen on the diagonal, but where are you going to attack? Everything's offended, but I'm assuming it's just because white is already way ahead in development that just opening the position is going to give her a huge advantage.
And I'll also tell you a tip that you can actually use in future.
Yes.
So the biggest issue for black is the placement of the knights.
Got it.
Because both knights are looking at e4 or c4.
Yes.
And once after e4, they take on e4. They have to.
Yep.
Otherwise, c5 is way too unpleasant. The only square the black knights actually have any potential in is c4, right?
c4.
Yeah.
Right.
But both knights cannot occupy one square.
Well, right now, neither of them are trying. So honestly, I think in this game, if at least one of the knights are activated, we won't really feel the drawbacks of not using both of them to their potential.
Yeah, possibly. So a4 is an inaccuracy, it feels, because black can play e5, bishop f2. Oh, this is some mysterious. I think this is a religious ritual going on there.
I bet you. Because again, like the principle you share, like, is so simple once you explain it. It's just such a foreign. Oh, Alex is coming for a knight, but I think just the girls did not think about occupying the center squares, and now it's probably just too late.
I actually understand. Now I think I got in the mind of Anna. She wants to make a short castle.
Okay.
And she has been preparing the short castle all along. It was really not about the center or the pieces of the knights. But I think it's kind of a cool thing that you can castle short.
Yeah.
And move your king on the side, and the queen on b6 cannot checkmate you. So the queen will have to move to h6 in order to checkmate, which is a joke, of course.
Okay, I was about to say I'm not following this one. Yeah, it seems, again, the principles that they prioritize maybe was just king safety, because that's what was so intimidating about the position. Hence
but now
why
I
Alex's
understand
queen.
that all my analysis was wrong, because queen e1 followed, and it quite often happens, you know. I've noticed, and when I am speaking to girls,
Yes.
girls have a world of their own, you know.
That's true.
You're kind of seeing a logic at the very moment when you see the logic. What happens is they change the logic. So
Sorry, there was someone in our ear. I was going to mention, you also have a young daughter.
yes,
So it'll be very exciting to see you. You said you want to teach her chess.
absolutely.
So you can take some notes.
Yes.
I mean, I remember my dad. My dad's obviously the one who got my sister and I into chess, and always saying that young girls are more passive at the chessboard, which I wonder is something that you can train out of them early or not if you build more aggressive instincts. But this will be, you know, a big lesson with more to come on how to teach fellow women chess, since you have a young daughter.
Yes, absolutely. And I love how excited the girls are generally. I think when it comes to chess, and you know, there is no wonder that you are doing such a great job. I think you sisters and every female commentator, because you keep the excitement in the game.
What I lack in skill, I make up in personality.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah. I don't know how strong you are in chess, so I cannot be a judge of that.
Well, we have yet to play. I did not mention to the chat as well, we do have heart rate monitors on the stream. Right now, they're honestly really close, which is great. Have you had any, I'm assuming you'd kind of want to only know until you look at the broadcast, but any surprising results with the heart rates monitors, or any exciting moments for yourself, or is it just kind of exactly what you expect?
I'm mostly sleeping during the games.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm so chill. I don't know what's going on.
Your heart rate never
Till
spikes?
I blunder.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I love all the extra camera angles. Freestyle Chess, I have to say, they have been innovating on chess content in every way. We have live heart rate monitors. We have this GoPro chess shot, probably the most dramatic camera angle in chess. They have been doing everything above and beyond. Okay, finally, something, well, we are getting a red X, but by
The
principle...
bishop is attacked. Yes, this is already an achievement. And now, if we see e4, I'll be happy.
Anna is very stressed. Her heart rate went up to 100 when she made that move. It could be that she saw something she didn't expect.
No, I think she saw that she's attacking a bishop and she got very excited.
You don't think she saw it before she made that move? Maybe it was played in the moment.
Yeah, maybe she thought the knight is in a nice position, and then suddenly she saw that she's attacking a bishop.
Listen, I know that women's chess is slightly weaker. No, I'm trolling as well. Okay, you said this bishop had no, you said that the dark squared bishop had no future.
Oof. H3, H5, very logical. Okay, now, is e4 coming in this game or not? What's your bet, Andrea?
Is e4 coming in this game?
Yes.
Well, okay, let's use my great analysis and see. Okay, we've got 3, and this is not for myself because I need to count out loud. This is obviously for the chat to make sure that this is protected. I think it's so hard to understand that by principle it's still a good move, but it's just because the position is so complicated and so new that everything is overwhelming, hence why I think everyone is just going for small, like, positional improvements. It's just so scary to know that breaking through is good. To me, it still doesn't look like it's a good move for white.
You know, I'll tell you an interesting thing. I don't know if you're aware of Grandmaster Bronstein.
Of course I know all the grandmasters.
Yes, Grandmaster Bronstein, he played the World Championship match.
Okay.
But he's more famous for lots of interesting things that he came up with. And one interesting thing he came up with was a betting, wow, Rook G1.
Yeah, their plans. Okay, Anna's pushing hard for the G4 plan.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay, he
Never
likes
seen
what he
anything
sees.
like that. I mean, it's...
This is, could you say the first time you see this plan being played in the games 960 you've watched?
Yes, this is very interesting.
Usually because everyone is attacking in the center and not on the side, probably.
Anyway, so Bronstein, he had this wager with his grandmasters.
Yes.
What they were doing, they were going to Soviet Girls League.
Okay.
And making bets on the move that is going to be played. And whoever would guess the move that will be played would get the money that they were betting on different moves.
That sounds great. And how did they do in predictions?
I think it's impossible to predict. For example, in this game, I would definitely maybe predict the first move. Everything else,
Just F4.
Yes.
Well, hopefully some of these they will also surprise you with their brilliance. Which
This is golden.
you're a fan of this plan.
Yes, Rook G1 because it's so unexpected, and
Right.
it's not that White can ever play G4 but the dream, the concept that eventually one day the G4 might come deserves highest praise.
Why do you think it's such a far-fetched dream? Technically, after Bishop F3, isn't G4 the next threat?
Well, H3 is hanging.
Ah, right. Blundered pawns. See, chat? Now you guys have seen the hanging pawn. You're welcome. It was a test. Right. There's probably not going to be any sacrifices just yet. They still have enough time. Anna's heart rate is shooting to the sky, but it's so hard to read whether it's a good or a bad read. But
what's the time situation? What's
Anna
the White's
has
time?
it's kind of dark. She has 5 minutes, 5 minutes 12 seconds, and my sister has 4:23.
Oh, okay.
Which Alex is expecting that going into the shorter time control, she's gonna have the advantage since she thinks she is a much stronger blitz player. We will see how it goes into 960.
That is the weak moment when you think you're strong. This is when you're most vulnerable.
That is honestly really good advice. A very wise man. So here in the position, I mean, it's so easy for me to be like, oh, trading the queens could be the best plan, literally
You're
because I
right.
see the eval bar. But maybe you could explain why trading the queens is going to make things easier for my sister.
So the trading the queens solves one issue because the knight on c5 becomes vulnerable because I want to play b6 later.
Right, so you make room, which Alex is doing that.
Queen c7.
She has
Perfect.
seen the same plan as you.
And that's very good for me and for Alexandra. It means we're strong players. We understand that the knights have to be pushed
Exactly.
away.
No, this is good. You guys are finally seeing eye to eye. It took a little bit of
Yes.
shaking the rust, but
Yes.
now we're all on the same page.
And
wow.
G4 happened.
Okay, this is crazy. You said it was a far-fetched dream, and it was much closer than we thought.
Well, if we're dealing with a visionary like Anna, everything can happen.
And Alex doesn't take the pawn. Let's look really quick. What do you think she was afraid of?
She was afraid of bishop d5. Actually, g4 is a pretty brilliant move. I mean,
Wow.
It wasn't really possible before.
She's
but
afraid of
once
bishop.
she played queen c7, now bishop d5 is pretty good because I'll take the pawn. Now I'm exposing the bishop.
Wow.
And if you take, I take the bishop, and g6 pawn becomes extremely weak.
Wow. No, that's a very nice. Wow, that's a.
And
saw
the
this
knight on
tactic quick.
e6 has this beautiful square.
Knight on
Yes.
on d6.
That's the-
right. He's finally prevent.
No, the
c5.
white knight can enter.
Yes.
That's
Oh, right. This is why I wanted to give you the mouse. He's threatening a
Yes.
fork.
That's the Champs-Élysées of the position, the
a
most
beautiful
sought place.
analogy.
Yes.
We are very fluent in French as Canadians here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so
So bishop
we have
d7
traded.
followed. Knight d7. Oh, you see what happened? The other knight is entering c5.
She's solved the issue.
And this is very dangerous for Alexander. I think this is lost. Actually.
Yeah, bishop d7 just made the plan even more clear for Anna. But it was hard. I mean, I assume her only other move. I don't know if it's worth going back. If it was better, probably for her to take the pawn.
Yes, it would have been lesser of the evils, because this is already looking very dangerous, because knight c5, queen g4, then bishop d5, or, I don't know, bishop f3. Also, all of the moves look strong.
Yeah, I think this will be a good model game on Aronian's #1 lesson from today, that you don't get the advantage if your knights are blocking each other. And now that Anna has one very powerful knight, while Alex's knight on c8
Well, it's not
could
that
potentially
easy yet,
come.
actually. You know what? I don't really see it all, because look, knight c5, queen g4, bishop d5, queen e2. I have.
Knight c5. Okay,
Yes.
let's look at the lines.
We attack the queenie. The queenie takes the pony.
Queen takes the pony.
Yes, that little pony on g4.
Okay, that's not a pony, sir. That is what we call the knights. As a grandmaster, I would expect that
okay.
you know a pony correlates to a knight in chess.
Okay, my bad.
It's okay. I'm known for teaching top world players what the pieces are, so don't worry, you're not the first. Continue.
Yeah, a little pawn. How do I say it?
Pawnee. Pawnee. Oh, it's a pawnee. I understand, not a pony. Got it.
Okay.
A chess dialect is very complicated. Okay. Yes.
Now we take the d5.
Okay. Oh my God, we're sacking and we're attacking the queen.
But then queen e2 is here, so it's not that easy to understand.
This just looks terrifying. Well, I assume my sister can calculate and see.
Queen f3 is probably good for white, but this is a difficult concept.
Queen f3 is, I guess, it makes sense. You can't take the bishop. You want to trade the queens, and then white is just way more active, has a beautiful file for their rook.
And the e6 Champs-Élysées is there.
Don't forget the
Champs-Élysées.
Champs-Élysées. Is that not a street?
That's a street in Paris, yes.
Is it just like a very famous street?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure I've been there. I just didn't think it was that memorable, but that's because I don't like tourism. Oh, is this?
This is happening.
It's happened? Okay. Wow, you predicted it. Okay. I mean, Anna made sense. She went for the most forcing move, attacking the queen, and Anna, my sister, didn't really have any options.
Now there is bishop h3, which is possible. Then queen e2.
Bishop h3.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's a slower approach. I was thinking that I can just ignore and play maybe bishop e3 here. No. This is not good. Yeah.
And try to just restrict the queen.
Yeah, I was trying to catch the queen.
It's an interesting plan. Well, against Botez, it could be a good plan. Let's see. Okay, bishop f3.
Yeah, this is also
more solid.
Yeah, a normal move. Now queen f5. Oh, queen f5, bishop g4 is the idea. Wow,
oh my gosh.
Queen f4, bishop g3. Look at this beautiful idea.
Oh my goodness.
On Cramling.
Yes, Anna, I have to say, she's finding some brilliant lines.
Do you see what happens? If we capture the pawn,
yes,
then comes bishop g3.
Okay, activating the bishops.
And if you take the bishop, then I can do the discover check.
Oh my goodness, this is nasty.
And the queen's head is chopped.
Wow. Her tactics are very sharp, but you don't have to take the bishop.
You don't.
I need to put my laptop.
You don't.
Let's go back here. But yeah, this is not a position that I feel like
bishop f3 is an excellent move, actually.
Oh my goodness. Anna is living up to her parents' legacy, which is good. This means good things for you and your daughter as well.
Yes. Hopefully my daughter can...
Wow, it's happened on the board.
Wow.
Okay. And would you say, I mean, of course, tactics are going to be a lot more often in a lower-rated player's game, but would you say that this game is equally as exciting as, a Magnus or Hikaru game that you've seen, or your own games in the current tournament?
This is far more exciting.
More exciting.
Than anything, because there is this balance. You cannot predict anything, and this is anybody's game. Up to the checkmate, so it's exciting.
Anna's heart rate has shot up to 125.
Oof.
She is feeling the nerves.
So queen h6 is the move.
Okay, let's look at it.
Now you see the queen has been the prodigal son or a daughter.
Learning so much from you.
Yes, the queen has traveled the whole board.
That's true. She started over here in the corner, then she went to the other side, and now she's...
Yes. And this is a lesson, kids, why you shouldn't develop your queen early on.
Well, I'm glad that at least we got to learn it from a player of your expertise. Otherwise, I don't know if we would have figured it out.
Because the queen is like a tank in a battlefield.
Yes.
What happens is you bring out your tanks, they get attacked by artillery.
The bishops were the artillery and the knights.
The horses, everything. Yes.
Right.
And therefore, you should keep your tanks in the bay, wait till the board clears the battlefield, and then bring them.
Yeah, I wish we could sneak Alex a cookie and I could say, maybe start with your knights, sweet sister, but I'm very curious to see how she will adjust from this first match.
So now knight e6 looks very nice.
96, right? Finally taking that juicy square you've been eyeing all this time.
Yes, but the move that we have seen is queen b3, which actually makes a lot of sense. So the point is, after you play king a7.
Yep, king a7 to get
Looks
off
natural,
the file.
right?
Oh, she's defended with her rook.
Good move. Because king a7 was failing to bishop c8.
Let's put it really quick.
Yeah, and then bishop
A little
d6.
bit. 1 second. Okay.
And-
King a7, natural unpinning, and you take.
And you take the other knight, and b7 is attacked. And
Oh my goodness.
the pair of
And-
beautiful horses
Wait, that
are
was
gone, and there is a
The
mate.
defense is gone.
Okay.
All right. I go back.
So what happened? Rook a7 followed. All right.
She played it quickly. I'm
So
glad.
what's the time situation?
Alex has, oh my goodness. Anna has 1 minute 11, and Alex has 1:55. So now it's really gonna come down to the wire.
Now it's all about the blood pressure. Now
The
it's
blood
all-
pressure. Now is when I wonder if Alex's heart rate is even gonna move. Alex is kind of like stone. She doesn't move. Very stoic.
Now it's all about the preparation they did in the gym. You know, sweating those days and getting ready to
Yes,
fight.
as you can see, we've been working really hard at the gym here in the freezing cold land of Germany.
So what do you think? Bishop c8 is possible, of course.
Trading the knights, but wouldn't that not be good because that knight doesn't really have anywhere to go in general? Of course, she's just probably going straight for the defender, but now that everything is solid, I don't see another way that white would attack here on b7.
Yeah, but I can bring my queen to b6 and
You just slowly infiltrate.
and then rook a3, rook b3. This type of slow play.
Ah, that's a beautiful rook lift. That's a nice plan.
Oh, another thing I actually have is a knight d7 check, which can be extremely annoying after you take with the
d7.
rook
Take knight d7 check. King has to go.
to c7,
Okay,
and then let's say knight b6.
we can even play this. Alex is probably calculating this. And now knight b6.
Or even queen b6 and queen a7.
Queen b6. Oh yes, isn't this just, well, I guess, winning?
I'm
No.
not sure because black has some counterplay with queen e3.
Oh my goodness.
But this is not a moment for us to
calculate.
contemplate. This
Right.
is a moment for us to wait and see who has what it takes to fight.
That's good.
Fight back.
I hate contemplating anyways. All right, Alex is coming down under the minute. Botez's heart rate has barely moved. Anna is staying above 100.
King c8 happened or not?
She took with the king. I'm
Oof.
assuming she was afraid of the line we were
But now
contemplating.
queen b6 is incredibly
Eyeing the rook.
poisonous. Ay, ay, ay.
Oh my goodness. She only has one option here. I guess, okay, the computer also has a crazy counterattack, queen e3, but
But then king a2 follows, and
yeah, it's
I
not.
don't see how it helps black.
So her only move to defend is king b8 because you cannot move the rook.
No, but then d8 is hanging.
Right.
Made in
D8.
one.
Oh, right. That doesn't work. Okay,
Yes,
Alex goes for her only option then.
This is a model game, folks, that we have witnessed. The queen, despite all of this,
Oof, it is game.
all of these things that have happened, transpired in the game, black still suffered a difficult fate because the queen was out of the box too early.
Honestly, that was a beautiful game on Anna's part. I feel like she had the first solid plan of attack, and she took a giant risk with that pawn sacrifice and had some very sharp calculation, and it paid off.
Yes, and her plan with g4 worked like a charm. So maybe she had her point.
Alex has not flagged. Oh, she has flagged. But honestly, yeah. Her only move here was to sack the rook to this knight. Otherwise, you can't move the rook, and you can't
But
move the king
then
'cause you're
everything
getting
falls
mated.
apart, so it's not really
It
a
was
solution.
the end.
Yes.
That was... Okay, we're going to hear them. I think you can hear them. They're whispering.
Okay, so now
Are they whispering? They're the only ones.
Is it gonna be a new position or the same? I think it's a new position.
They're corroborating.
It's true.
I assume not allowed. Oh, I don't know. Let's do a new one. Okay, we get to think for each game. Yeah. Okay, get the white.
They're really the
Okay,
only
yeah,
ones
sounds
in
good.
the room.
Okay. So I guess we don't set it up because we have to pull a new position. I don't know why we're whispering.
I don't know either.
Okay, cool.
I like it.
Okay.
Mr. Dramatic.
Do you want to just pull another position out of there?
Yeah, let's just
let's do it.
Yeah.
I don't know
Oh
if
my
we have
goodness.
anyone who can show us what the position is after we pull it. Yes, please.
How did you like this game?
That was so stressful. I'll wait for them.
Cool.
That was honestly really stressful. And,
Okay, great.
okay. It's not just that Alex
Okay,
kind of
nice.
got butchered by the tactics, but I think it's just so difficult
So I guess we
as
switch-
Yeah,
someone
let's just-
playing
yeah,
this
on
format
that
for the
side.
first time, which Alex really has only done
did
it
it
a
feel
couple
for you to play
times with
Freestyle
extreme
Chess? It was
time
really
odds against
fun.
you guys, and we're
It's very
distracting and
stressful, I
throwing
get
eggs
it.
at you guys and distracting you in all the possible ways. It was just very difficult for her to figure out the principles.
Tell her to develop her
know, do you
knights
think
before
I'm
the
a-
queens.
I would probably not be allowed to
send
do
her
that.
a cheat
That's what I
code.
was thinking. That's what
That's
I
a
was
cheat
thinking too.
code.
We're on the same level. I have the same thoughts as Levon, except he just sees slightly different
mugs are
chess moves.
great.
Otherwise, we're really the same. What did you think of this first match?
It was a surprising game, but definitely Anna Cramling was on. You know, she showed great vision.
Do you
Dream.
think she overperformed for her classical rating in 960, or would you say that this was similar to her strength?
It's hard for me to judge because I'm not familiar with her so
You
much.
religiously study Anna's
I
chess
haven't
games.
studied any of your guys' games.
That's
but,
very fair.
But I can tell you what, from what I have seen, Alexandra is a tricky one.
What was
And-
her trickiest moment in the game?
All these queen moves were very extremely tricky.
But tricky is only good if it's working towards a plan. I guess it's confusing her opponent. That counts.
Yes, and Anna is more fundamental.
Okay, that is honestly a really good read. My sister is definitely very tricky, which is why more time pressure is usually where she excels. Yeah. He said that the only move he could predict was f4. I do wonder, I mean, they have usually in the big serious formats that have been going on, you have a team of grandmasters and you get to analyze the position. I wonder if that would have helped them before the game at all, having maybe a second that they could analyze with.
Maybe if they knew the principles of chess, that developing a queen
Yes.
on a third and move and making two moves is not a great idea.
Is there
It would
any?
improve their chess.
Would you say there's any principles in chess 960 that are opposite to regular chess, or really just everything is quite the same?
I think everything is quite
Okay,
the
there's
same.
no exceptions. Well, we will see. You never know. She might surprise you. They're going to get the position. Oh, they've already swapped. Okay, I think we're going to get set up. How do you feel about the extravagant? Oh,
Ooh!
all right.
No, it's the same game. Is it? I have such a bad memory.
think
No,
it's-
it's a different one. B7 pawn is hanging.
Okay, it is the new position. Amazing. Yes. So what is the only difference from this position and the last one?
So, like in regular chess, we have to look. If you knew nothing about chess,
Yes.
you would look at the position and you say, this f7 square is weak.
F7 is weak.
Yeah, but not in here. Here is the regular chess f7, here is the b7 pawn. And b7 pawn is hanging, and therefore white's first move is more or less predictable.
Ah, okay. So this could be a game where activating, well, I guess she's not going to want to move her
It's
queen.
g4. Yes.
G4 is the best move. We'll see
I
if...
have a feeling, yes. g4, h4 should be played early on.
Okay, this
Just
is
to
going to
get
be
the
really
space.
interesting. I think had Alex had more time, if we were not working, so hard frolicking around the tournament hall to see the games, I think that would come easily as an instinct. So I'm very curious to see if she will be able to figure this out on her own. But it is very logical, and she did do the exact same strategy last time on a defended pawn. But I don't know if she's traumatized from how that last game went to do it again.
Yeah, generally you should try... Oh, f4 happened. Okay, now f4 allows g5,
Okay.
but that's not the end of the world.
G5 was a crazy sack, but I guess it makes a lot of sense. Would it have been, is it better to push G5 in that position?
I'm not
This is
sure.
more solid.
I'm not sure.
It's
This
just more
is
tricky.
Solid. e4. So she's sacrificing the pawn, hoping to play knight b3.
Oh,
or
God. I don't know if she saw I'm sure she saw that the pawn is hanging. Oh, no. Wait,
It's
let's
not a
look at her
big
heart
deal.
rate
Not a
monitor.
big deal. Knight b3.
Okay, not a big
Keep
deal.
calm. Keep calm.
I just don't know if it was what I would call a sacrifice and more of a blunder. I'm looking at her heart rate, but I don't think it's up yet. So maybe it was, oh, there it is. Okay, heart rate is the same. So honestly, Chad, I don't think it was a blunder.
It's a very interesting idea. It's probably unsound, but it forces Anna to develop the queen early, and we know how those things tend to
It
follow.
seems like we have not learned any less. If only they've been hearing your commentary, because this was the main lesson of the last game. But Anna did not have a choice here. She did play the best.
She had to take the pawn.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's too much of a concession, to sit there and look at the pawn, and while your mouth waters.
She had no choice.
No.
I agree.
Yes.
So what is going to be the strategy for
Queen
black
has to go back. Queen
Oh,
H8.
wow. Right back where it came from.
Yes.
Okay, so you don't
Oof.
try to capitalize on this.
Folks, look at this. Knight c3. We can try to trap the queen. How is she going to escape?
Okay, let's see if we can solve it. I'm going to take this as a puzzle.
Knight c3. You know what my idea
C3?
is? No.
Nope.
Knight c3.
Knight c3. Right, you were saying that. I was right. Okay.
So my idea is to play a3
A3.
and then rook a2. Hello, hello.
This is very sneaky, very subtle way to trap the queen.
And-
Small moves.
Another idea I have is rook b1, queen a3, bishop c5.
Bishop c5.
Yes.
There's a
All
lot of
my
ways.
folks are joining the hunt.
And I guess knight c3 is a lot more logical than c3. But let's say, just to play devil's advocate, c3, technically the queen has no squares at all but I guess you have just no way to
f5 is so painful after c3.
f5.
Yes, it just
Oh, wow.
continuously.
Oh, the bishop comes in and
Yes.
threatens to take the knight. Okay, that's a
Yes.
nice counterattack. I didn't see that one.
It's a continuous nightmare once you allow this knight on
That was a
b3
good
to
one.
be exposed.
Chat, everyone claps for that pun, please. That was honestly the best one yet. I bet Papa Botez loved that one especially. She's calculating it since she's tricky. Yes.
Alex, take it easy. Be calm. Get yourself together. You lost a little battle, but you didn't lose the war.
That's great
The
advice.
pawn is gone, but so are many things in
That's
life.
true.
Accept and move on.
Honestly, I think this is better as just life lessons from Levon. I don't know what's better, his chess or his life wisdom. So I have to say, it is, I guess, looking at it now, and maybe if we learned a lesson from the last game, it could have been more intuitive to bring the queen back. But even if I was Anna, my instinct, like as a beginner, would have been more, my queen has occupied space, you should take advantage of it and keep developing your pieces
By the
rather
way,
than bring it
Andrea,
back.
here we have a little quiz,
A quiz, okay.
puzzle question.
Oh, great. I love
Put the
those.
position with knight on c3,
Okay, knight on
and tell me
c3.
how you're going to address the issues with the queen's entrapment.
All right, so now, I mean, I already know that the plan is a3, a2, because I got
Or rook
inside
b1 as well.
information.
Yes.
Or rook b1.
Uh-huh.
I mean, obviously, okay, yeah, so queen a3 doesn't work because of bishop c5.
Correct.
So how do we, well, wait. Oh, no. Okay, so they're going to have a direct forcing move. Let me think. Do you bring in your knight? No, that's probably
Yes.
too crazy. Like
Knight b4, correct.
And you attack on
Yes.
c2.
Yes.
Let's go. That's practically the only forcing move you can do in this position.
This is another lesson, live lesson.
The
Think
knights.
about this. No. If you're an invader
Yes.
and you're being trapped,
Right.
you need more invaders
Right.
to protect you.
Wow. That was beautiful.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we'll never have to apply that in real life. Although I guess I invade my sister's privacy, so that counts that I would need backup. Don't know how I'd apply this
In
one
case
to
she
my
tries to, kind of push you away, you need somebody who can stand for you.
The best defense is offense.
Correct.
Like the chat said.
Knight
Also, when
b4.
you have no choice.
What's the time situation? Are we lagging?
Wow. Alex is at 7 minute 30, so she is down a minute and a half to Anna's 9 minutes.
What is that board? Live position. Oh my God! Bishop c5 happened,
Okay.
and then e5.
The board. Oh, right. You're so right. We missed the moves. Okay, let's go back.
Let's go back and see
you.
what happened.
Okay. Wow, it went by so quick. So, knight c3.
Bishop c5.
Bishop bishop c5.
Alexandra didn't believe.
She didn't see the same
Knight
masterful
c3.
knight c3. She didn't want to block the diagonal. Anna
Yeah.
tries to trade, and we have no choice but
Yes.
to trade. Okay. So now how does the same plan that we were just discussing, does it still apply? Let's see.
Well, we've got a little bigger problem
Now-
here. Because knight c3 now, black will...
Escape.
No, black. First of all, black can escape. Another thing, that knight occupies a better square on d4.
Oh, wow. Knight d4?
It's protected, it's warm and safe.
Yep, and you don't want to trade because you bring in the pawn.
Or the rook first might go.
All right.
Yes.
Can't go back. Okay,
Right.
we refresh.
Yes, so this is the position. Knight c3 was played. Now I expect knight d4, a knowing move. And after rook c1, or let's say bishop d3, as a matter of fact, it's also possible.
Right?
f6 type of a move.
f6, activating opening the bishop.
Yes.
Yeah, these moves seem very natural for black if she finds the first attack.
But this is not clear, actually. This game has much better quality in comparison with the first one because they're already at each other's throat.
100%. They're following the principles this time. The knights are coming in. Except, yeah. And they have occupied the center right away. It is a complete opposite game.
And also the good thing is Anna actually accepted the challenge of taking the pawn.
That's true.
And it created this beautiful disbalance. So now this is a very exciting position.
I'm a little terrified for my sister. I'm trying to guess what move. Maybe I can use telepathy and try to force Anna to go for the other one. But let's say, is knight b4 drastically weaker than knight d4, or both moves?
I think both moves are totally fine.
Makes sense.
Yeah. The biggest issue in White's position, the queen is away from the theater of action. It will take such a long time for the queen to...
Yes, he's off at the spa. She's off at the spa.
The queen is off at the spa,
Yes.
correct. She's just chilling there while everything is happening.
Yeah, unfortunately, otherwise in the rook, you're not going to be able to really use your bishop. Well, it depends where the knight goes. Let's look in the... Wait, let me make sure I haven't missed. Let's look one more time at this position that you told us. So here...
So bishop
Knight
d3
attacks.
is an option,
Yeah,
in fact.
bishop d3 looks a little...
Because knight b3, rook b1. You see, I have a little tactical nuance here.
Knight b3, rook
and
b1.
rook b1.
Beautiful.
And then I recapture the knight, and I push the queen even further away.
Okay, wait, she made a move. I'm going to go back. I didn't want to take away from your beautiful moment. Okay. Wait, no, she didn't. Sorry,
I'm
I thought we
spending
missed
a
the
long
move.
time now. I mean, on the previous game where they were making really horrendous decisions, they spent very little time. And here, they're playing a good game.
Seems like maybe they did learn from their mistakes.
Yes.
Okay, knight
Knight
b4
b4.
instead.
What
Knight
do you
b4.
expect? Bishop d3, or do you expect rook c1?
Oh, interesting. Alex still went for bishop d3 because I was going to say I would assume she's going for knight b4, maybe because she didn't like this defense. Is it not good to trade here?
It's good, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Can I make a bold prediction?
Go ahead.
I think Alexandra is going to win this game.
Really?
Yes.
How do you think she'll come back in a position like this?
Because I feel that once she sees that she can make a short castle, she will be so excited about it.
Oh.
And then she will create this attack on the f file.
You mean long castle, this way?
That's the short castle.
Oh, that's the short one?
Actually, maybe it's longer.
I mean, the king is going more squares.
You're right. Maybe actually we should change it.
I also, I completely forgot. I forgot that they can castle. I wonder, I think it's going to be hard for them. But yeah, castling actually seems like it would just solve all of her problems. I mean, her pawn structure, okay.
Except the problem of the queen being
stuck
out
in
of
the
the
corner.
play. Yeah.
But maybe it's for her own good that way. It's safer that way. She doesn't need to use it. It's better than the queen out and about.
So objectively, black is better. Once black takes on d3, plays f6. it's clear that black enjoys a nice position. But there are some subjective factors, because sometimes you get worried that your queen is being a guest at the house that she's not
Queen
too
on
welcome.
B2.
Yes.
Right.
And you start trying to bring it home when you shouldn't be.
Yeah, I mean, this position, okay, her only move would be rook b1.
Yeah, rook b1 and queen a3.
Queen a3, and everything is relatively defended. Castling is still a little scary. I don't even know how you castle. Is this even...
King g1 and
oh,
rook
king
f1,
g1.
yes.
Wow. Oh, it is short castle.
Yes.
Okay, I thought it was like still a queenside setup.
Uh-huh.
I wonder if we will even get one. Okay, this is not as intimidating. To be honest, I wonder if Alex knows where the king would land when it castles, because if it was me, I probably would have assumed it goes to f1 like a queenside.
Or maybe captures the queen.
Yeah, I think like
process.
I'd be worried that she doesn't go for this plan just because she's afraid that she might castle illegally, which Magnus says sometimes happens in his games when you do a castle and you don't know if it's the right one 100%.
Yes, and you get 50 lashes for that.
Well, she is a stoic woman. She won't be afraid of anything. We've learned how to fare in war from all of your wisdom. Okay, f6 was played. You found the best move, and Anna did too. Bringing her bishop. Now is the moment of truth. Cramling's heart rate is always higher than my sister's. Alex simply is just an AI who does not react, but I'm very curious to see if she's going to think about the castle here.
Yes, castle is possible. The only issue is that the d2 pawn drops, and maybe that creates a little, discomfort.
Right here, I don't think she would castle right away. You're right. So after the rook b1 line that we looked. Great.
Yes, I expect rook b1 to be played. And there is a little tiny trick.
Another one.
Yes, maybe bishop b3 is best answered by king e2.
Bishop d3.
Oh, it didn't happen, so it's too late.
Okay.
If bishop would capture the knight,
here, yes.
then we could just retreat with the king and recapture with the rook.
Wait, you lost me. One more time.
When the queen was on b2.
Oh, in this position.
Yeah, back in the day.
Goodness. Okay.
Yeah.
Bishop takes.
King e2 could have been played.
Wow. That's a nice one. And then take
Queen
back.
a3, rook b3. The rook gets active. There's life.
This would be a good position. I'd feel more comfortable playing this than trying to guess if I'm castling correctly. This seems less risky. But unfortunately, oh no! Alex went for queen f1. I can't tell if
I like queen f1.
But isn't castling gone now?
No.
Oh.
Well, you don't castle with the queen. You generally castle with the rook. Therefore, once the queen pushes forward...
she's still allowed, right.
Yes. Okay, so this is the game?
This is the game.
Very nice. Queen f2. Come on, Alexandra. Fight back.
Yeah, I kept thinking that makes sense. She still has time. I thought she didn't have time. Still possible. The castling rules are definitely the most confusing.
It's interesting, yes. Queen f2 or queen f3, and then we try to go for a long castle.
Alex heard you, and she heard what you said about castling right away, leaving the queen with nowhere to go, and she said first she's going to solve that issue.
Yes, that's very clever. That's very clever. You should be proud, a proud sister.
We're going to revel in this moment. This is the first praise moment. Alex has found an interesting plan, bringing her queen.
Yes, so queen f2. I'm rooting for queen f2.
It's the telepathy, exactly. I mean, queen f2, really, there's no other, going on the light squares, the queen's not going to go anywhere. So I'd assume that queen f2 is a natural move to find.
Yes, because we also want to play some queen h4 at some point,
And would you recommend black also castles in this position?
I would definitely castle, but I have to understand. That's also fine.
Queen f3, I wonder why maybe she's worried about the weakness on d3.
Could be. But I would recommend black to castle at the earliest convenience, because...
Which would be pretty soon?
Yeah. But not the long castle. I don't like long castle for black, Right now she can castle king c8.
King c8.
Yes.
Oh, the king goes what? Wait, no.
Oh, yeah, you gotta put the king on a rook.
Yes.
It's like the Mario and Toad.
Oh, Okay, that's how you do it.
Yes, you sit
So
on the toad, and that's you. There you are.
I was very good at Mario, so.
Yes, and now, yeah, this I'm a bit worried because you see the B file is open.
B file
If
here.
attack happens,
Right. But how do you ever bring your knights to attack? You have no control over these dark
I
squares.
agree, but slowly. I will castle short.
Right. Has this
And-
beautiful plan? Oh,
Beautiful. And
toad.
wait for the moment.
nice. This is definitely a much more comfortable position to play out of the danger that we started.
Yes, no, this is a great game actually. I'm very happy with this one.
Good. Also,
The previous one made me think that what am I doing here? But
made you
now
question your
I'm
decisions?
happy. Yeah,
Good.
now I'm happy.
Now it's a worthwhile
Now I
game to
see
watch.
action.
I told you. They just had to shake
the
off the
spirit.
rust. I mean, this is their first competitive 960 game. It is a little terrifying.
Yes, maybe they knew that I'm watching and they wanted to impress me with deep ideas.
That's true. Well, the first game was definitely impressive in opposite ways.
But it was impressive at certain moment, I think, and now they got the
Now they
the
started
hang of
much
it.
stronger. Right. You would have guessed that it's two 1000s playing 960 from the opening. Now you can tell. Also, hello, chat. I do see you guys. Levon does see you guys. My laptop keeps turning black, but we're reading the chat, so don't worry, it is live. Chat, how are you guys doing? How has chat been feeling about the 960 games, and who here?
Who is chat? Is a friend of yours? Huh?
Yes, it is really, my sister talks a lot to chat, but a different one, a chat GBT. That's her best friend.
Okay.
And this is my best friend. This is Anna's chat, and this is our chat.
Okay.
And they're all waving and saying hello.
Okay, see, I guessed it.
Hey!
Castle happened.
We guessed it, actually. I
Yes.
led us into the
I'm sorry.
castling. Please, credit where it's due.
And see how brave they are. They both castled knowing that they might make a wrong castle.
They
And
took the risk.
They took the risk.
I didn't see the video footage how they did it, but I assume it was correct.
Yes. Aha. And now it's an exciting position. I know the black is a pawn up, but let me be subjective. I think white has more, how to say, spice.
Spice. She also has almost 2 minutes, more than 2 minutes extra on the clock. She has at 4 minutes 36 seconds, and Anna's under 2 minutes.
And she has the open file.
The open file, that's
The
true.
B file.
Yes, we're gonna have to see if she knows to slowly infiltrate, but with all the wisdom we've been learning about how to be in war, I think that it would only come naturally.
D5, exciting stuff.
Wow. Oh, it did get 2 question marks, but Levon was excited, so we don't care what the computer says.
We don't care. We don't care. As long as it's exciting, we welcome it.
That's true.
Knight b5, I'm worried about.
Knight b5. Oof. Okay. Wow. Look at this file right here too. We have another rook that can come.
There is a lot of action, and I don't think it's an action that black would welcome.
Knight b4. Where is the queen? Does the queen have to go back?
I think queen b4 is the move.
Queen b4. That is so
Yes.
scary on the file of the rook. I guess you. Oh, there's no way to keep this pawn defended.
Yeah, but once you take the pawn, the knight is trapped.
Oh, it's trapped. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Very tricky. I don't know if that will be a hard one
But
to see under
Alexandra's
time pressure.
trickiness and extra time should play a factor here. So let's think, what are the options for white? Rook c1.
Rook c1 is very solid and safe, but she has so much time.
But it's tricky, you know. Knight b5 is coming.
Yeah, knight b5 comes with more power. You do have to move your queen here.
Maybe you can play a6,
Push.
but then are you sure you want to let your knight on b6 loose?
Yeah, it's not a comfortable position to play. Yeah, castling was honestly really scary. I kept thinking you were talking about this file, but this entire time you were probably talking about this C file.
No, I was talking about
Both of them.
d5. But d5 actually surprised me, and I think it's a good move from a practical sense.
Alex goes for knight b5 for the most attacking move.
Yes, knight b5.
So just to explain why you think this is a good move, because it's pressuring white to trade and help us activate our pieces, but if they don't
Also, as we were talking, sorry to interrupt you, as we were talking
you're
about
good.
the queen,
right.
we want to lock the queen, and once we play d4, the queen will never get on this.
So that's why you like this move, because her plan is to block.
Is this the game?
Yes, this is
You
the game.
serious? These girls are amazing.
Aw. Okay, knight
playing
a1.
so well.
Knight a1 was played so quickly.
It's a terrible move, but the fact that they play so quickly and they see that nothing is hanging. You know?
Okay.
Queen c5. This
The irony in
this is very dangerous, folks.
We got a check.
But d4,
The first
my
check.
fellow.
Okay, d4 was
Is
a
this
little
the first
too
check
brilliant.
of the match?
I think so. Yes. D4 would have been a good move. I guess, yes, force the pawn, bring the
C1,
rooks.
yeah.
Yeah, it would have been the most forcing move, so it would have given her more time to get this rook move. Now Alex is the one getting attacked. Oh my gosh, now we have a new open file.
Yeah, objectively, black is winning because
Black is
Cramling
winning?
played very well, but
Oh my goodness.
there are more open files, guys. and
Yeah,
this-
it's too many open files now.
Yes, and also there are too many. Black has too many pieces, and you know what it means when you have too many pieces? There are more pieces to blunder.
That's true. Anna seems
Yes.
very sharp. She doesn't seem like she's blundering her pieces. Okay, that was luckily just a DGT slip.
This is a blunder as well. Knight, wait, a rook.
We have
I can play rook c1, and then
Rook C1.
Then I have this knight b3 trick.
and then knight b3 is coming in. Where's the queen gonna go here?
Well, I mean, if knight c4, then knight b3.
Right, knight. We don't want to block our own bishop. Do we have any other
And,
options?
you know, it's a fork. I forked the rook.
Yes, this one, the first one, I did see. This is beautiful. Yeah, I guess we have literally no other moves. You can't. Yeah. Wow. This is a very nice forcing variation. Alex has the time to see it. She has 3 minutes. I bet she is calculating right now. And I took this pawn a little too haphazardly, and you can't. No, that's a free rook. Just kidding. Just kidding. Wow. Yeah, I mean, nothing. There's nothing to be afraid of as white to go rook c1.
It depends
Thanks,
because
Crimson.
maybe
A counter attack.
Yeah. Also, maybe this whole knight c4 is not that great for white. I had this second thought.
Oh my goodness. All right.
Yeah, because let's say knight b3. Let's say I go queen
Now you-
b5 and then knight d2, rook b5. Although
Queen
I'm
b5.
not so sure. Yeah, that's a difficult position.
Yeah, this is very difficult. I was assuming, is there nothing on f2 that any?
You know what? Now I have a very interesting idea. I think you will like.
Okay.
Queen
Hopefully
b5.
f2. Just kidding. It's not queen b5.
Knight d2.
Knight d2.
Knight d2.
Knight d2.
And queen a3.
Queen a3. Okay. This is some
attacking on
very
f8.
deep analysis.
But
The
then,
computer says it's an equal position.
but then queen e8.
This is so complicated.
I don't know what's going on here. Who's in lead?
Well, now somehow this simplifies the position. I feel like now you just have to move this rook, or you go rook b2.
I don't know. Can I take on a7 and play rook d1 and kind of try to mate?
You know, I bet that Alex is having the exact same calculations right now.
I'm sure.
This is
sure. This is very interesting, folks.
okay. So she hasn't played her move yet. Let's refresh and see.
Yes.
So
We refreshed and there is no move. So it means there is deep concentration. And let's look at the heart
Anna's
rates.
under.
Where are the heart rates?
Anna is at 95. She's not too stressed. And Alex is at 80. They're not, I wouldn't say as stressed. I don't know if... Okay, Alex has played rook c1. The time pressure... Okay, this is what I wanted to ask you about, the f2 counterattack. But, I mean, now we just have a forcing move.
I would be terrified of queen f2, but the girls are playing a game of a lifetime.
This is a move I wanted to ask about. The other one, yeah, the fork... I think it was too much to calculate with too little time. What? She doesn't take with check. Okay. Alex is playing quickly. So Cramling is at a... I love that when Alex is in pressure,
she doesn't even care to take the queen. Wow. So actually it doesn't look that great for white.
Was it a mistake not taking the pawn with the rook, or was this
I would have taken with a rook.
just to get the forcing move? I wonder what the hesitation
And
was.
also I like the checking.
Yeah, we like to give checks.
Yes.
Yes.
Sometimes because the check can end in a mate, you know, and suddenly you look at the position, you give a check, and you mate.
Beginners, don't get too excited. Don't just play checks because you think it'll get you closer to mate. Unfortunately, I don't think it works like that for everyone, but maybe for Aronian.
Yes. Yes.
All right, what is going on? I'm confused. Everything in this position is confusing me. There's like 100
Bishop
things attacked.
b3, rook b3, and rook fd8.
Okay,
No,
bishop b3.
This is bad for white, but I
And
will
rook
not.
fd8.
I will not be here saying that my prediction is wrong. I have a good feeling for Alexandra.
I believe, and I mean, I would like to see it tied up. But now that we've traded the queens, I feel like all of the pressure that we had is disappearing slowly.
Not that easy, because I still have those open files, and I still have the horses there, you see?
Right.
It's doing its magic. It's
much
just
more
jumping
active.
around.
Okay, mouse slip. We're taking the pawns. There's still a hanging pawn here. Is Alex going to go for a forcing attack here? Where she has...
She can play 96,
But it doesn't do very much. It does not. What is the plan for white here? Because you don't want to. You can't trade. You can't really defend this pawn 96 because then you get
really
attacked.
try to quickly attack the c5 and you know, while there is some...
The c file or the c5?
Yeah, e5.
E5.
Maybe just take... Yeah.
Well, the girls both have 30 seconds, so you know what?
Yes.
Now I will not critique
But
the
they
subtleties.
are playing so well.
Whoa.
This game is really incredible. I
Thank
mean,
you, super awesome.
yes, it's a showcase of how well they can play.
What was the most impressive aspect of this game?
Oh, the whole game. I think even though Alexandra blundered in the start,
Yeah.
and she played bad bishop c5 move.
Yes, bishop c5 we did not like.
Yeah, I think it was more or less, you know, it looked logical. Her moves looked logical, and the moves of Anna looked logical.
Well, now
But
they're...
Anna played very well. Yeah, it's a really classy game. I think she got inspired after the first.
That's great. Maybe
Rook
through
b5 now. It's the only chance.
Rook b5, attacking the pawn. Alex is playing so fast. They do have 10 seconds. They get 10 seconds for every move. Alex went for the other pawn, or maybe she wants to have a forcing.
Yes,
right.
now
That's
the magic is happening. The trickster.
The king just comes out. King f7.
Yes.
Or she's putting the pressure on. Oh, just kidding. She went for the side pawn.
I wouldn't go for the side pawn.
Yeah, the knight fork would have been nice, but she's playing so quick. I wish Alex was taking her advantage because
Alexandra, knight f8. Come on.
Yeah, now all the pawns are hanging.
It's very interesting, actually. I mean, it's objectively losing for white, but now it's not so easy because rook d3, and now I have two threats. At d3, I think.
Yeah, d3.
No,
and your
c3.
threats would have been...
Knight d7.
No, I think rook c3 was played.
Rook c3 is a bit illogical.
Yeah, was played. But your threat would have been to push.
But in fact, her threat is to give a checkmate in 2, which sometimes...
Yeah, she's going for the more direct threats. She's not interested in pawns.
Yes.
I mean, this is so much to defend. Anna doesn't have much time. Her heart rate is at 100.
b5 is winning for black.
b5 is win. I mean, you make space for the king and you solve all the threats.
Rook a1 cannot be the right move.
But it's not too late to go b5. Yeah, I think she's
King
just trying to
h3,
catch some
Alexandra,
time.
fighting spirit.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Endgames is where Alex excels, so I expect her to follow the chess principles this time.
So she's a big fighter, huh?
b5. Are you impressed? This is very good.
Well,
the only way?
it came a bit too
little
late.
too late. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she needed the time to see it. That's so stressful. It's hard with the time.
Yes, and she saw that Alexandra is fierce and she's not going to repeat the moves, and she realized.
Yeah,
that
she only
has
helped
to.
Alex get her king out here.
Yes. Now knight d7 and knight e5. That's the way to go.
Knight d7 and knight e5. Is there any? There's no way to defend this pawn, but now we're only equalized.
Now the intrigue is here. Is she going to play a5, which looks like the strong move, or not?
She's going to play which move? G5?
a5, I think, or
A5.
rook d2. Rook d2 is a bit sublime. Maybe it's not the best, but it looks correct.
What
The point is, I just want to play a5.
Okay.
Now
so you just
a5, I don't want to play because rook d3. Oh, g5 is very strong.
Yeah, well, I guess you were not concerned about the hanging pawn. I know, because you wanted to attack.
Because I'm
You would
faster.
rather just go for the pawns.
Yes,
straight
I'm
push.
much faster.
Your instincts, yeah. See, this is the difference in skill. We see pawn attack, we say, why not save the pawn? But Lavonge just says, who cares about the pawn? Let's promote.
I have my own pawns. I don't care
Yeah.
about the other pawns.
Thanks, Yara. All right, knight e2. We're threatening a fork. I think, yes, us weaker players under time are just going to go for more one-off threats that are like 2 moves deep because it's very hard to play quickly and see
This
these long-term
position is
plans.
fascinating. This whole game is fascinating, but this position especially.
Okay,
because I don't know what's going to happen.
I don't either. This whole format, honestly, is always on your toes.
A5. Or
now it's
actually-
almost her only option.
Oh.
The eval bar has shot up.
I don't believe in rook a3. No, I don't think it's the move. Is my prediction right? Can you ask Mr. Chat if you think my prediction is
Chat,
right?
let's see. Oh, let's see what the chat. We
Is white
should also
winning?
run some prediction in Anna's chats. Oh no, this is all right.
H4 is dubious. King g4 was just winning on the spot.
King g4 was winning
But
on
now
the
they're
spot.
stressed. Now they're stressed. The
I'm
time
stressed.
is running out.
Why was? Oh yeah, just defending, right?
So
oh my
takes
goodness.
h5. Now it's going to be race.
Wow, this is simplified a lot. You got a little slip. Okay.
Push, Pushkin.
Oh, and it's equal now. Somehow we've equalized.
Yes, the push. Whoever pushes better wins.
You were right. He predicted correctly. The pawn should have came first. Chat just says that they believe in you. They are not really predicting about the competitors, just you, Levon.
Good.
We've got a lot of fans in chat. They asked if you have a Twitch. All right.
I don't have anything. I'm a man of free will.
That's great. No social media?
I'm on Twitter, folks.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll take it. You have to.
I'm a serious guy. Okay, rook e3. Rook e3 is the move.
Rook e3. Rook
Forcing
e3 is
rook
so
d4.
scary. Forcing rook d4. Right, because if you push, we just come in time.
Yes. Okay,
She wants to
e5. Come on.
e5.
Push.
Come on. I'm just going to start saying what
Push
he
for
says because he
it.
sees this so quick. Okay, that's true. I mean, you can't stop both of these pawns. And wait, but it's
Who's up
it's
on
still
time?
So,
I don't see it.
Anna has 15 seconds and my sister has 1 minute 12. So Alex is up nearly a minute. But this looks kind of helpless for black because you can't really defend or push your pawn. So I'm assuming they're gonna support each other. Or how does black even counterattack? You have to just push a5.
The thing is, this is like with runners.
Yes.
There are 2 runners on 2 sides.
Yes.
They're normally faster than 2 guys just breathing in each other's nose.
Right.
So
That's a great analogy.
You see, white has the folks.
White is the runners, and the black pieces are breathing into their noses.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes, they're
Chat, you got that? Everyone understood?
lessons of endgames. Yeah. White is winning, and my prediction is right. H6.
Wow.
The pawns are
Well-
going to crown. A new king, the new queen is about to appear.
It's so
chat.
excited. As an unbiased commentator, I am simply happy that we have equal results now, and we are tied up.
Do you think
Cannot
this
stop
is
the
what they
pawns.
were whispering about?
This endgame? Or them really?
Corroborating to have an equal score.
That would have been very 5-head, but I don't think that us streamers think ahead as much as you do.
I'm kidding. It cannot happen. They hate each other.
No, it's good. More propaganda. We need more propaganda. All right. Wow.
This is a battle for life.
What would you
They're-
say was black's biggest mistake where they lost the position?
In fact, it's not so easy to win this one. I think the king shouldn't go and block his own pawns. The king should come back.
Back
Yes.
towards which pawn, though?
King g6, king f5, king g4, like a little
You
staircase.
start crawling. Nice.
Like a little grandma going on the staircase to open the door.
Okay. These analogies honestly really help understand the chess much better.
I have to share the depth of chess with the grandma analogies, yes.
That's true, because we don't really need our king to be defending our pawns promoting. We have 2. You can't stop
Yes,
them.
yes, those are little children. You have to help them.
The
not to
grandma's
stand
coming
in
out of
front
her shell.
them.
Grandma's
Yes.
coming.
Grandma, go back. Yes, the grandma is coming back. Good.
See,
King g4. King g4.
I think maybe you are telepathic because she's understanding exactly what you're saying. Maybe this is the corroborating that's been happening. Grandma MVP. Levon write a book with this analogy. I would love to read a book written by Levon.
About the grandmaster. Wow!
It would be a book about
Bravo,
chess
King g4.
and not at all.
You guys, do you understand what is transpiring? A player who is not a grandmaster is playing grandmaster moves.
Yes, she learned her mistake.
I can only applaud. King
Good.
F3, come on.
It's actually
So the
very...
thing is, two lines are safe for the king.
Right.
F3 and G, F and G.
F and G,
We
yes.
shouldn't be standing in front of the pawns because
Right.
then you'll capture with a check.
get pinned.
And look at this beauty.
That was a beautiful maneuver. That was a very nice
Incredible.
lesson.
Sorry.
It was all good. It was a beautiful lesson. I like that Alex first made the wrong decision, and then because she had enough time, also she had more minute, was able to redo her mistake and
King
impress the
G2.
grandmasters. Anna's been stressed for a minute. Her heart rate's come down. I think she sees now the end of this.
Fantastic, fantastic. So the point is, E7 and rook to D8. Oh,
She's trying
she's trying to play for rook C2. Oh, what a devil
Rook
of a woman.
C2.
Oh.
Wow. A devil woman, chat. You heard it here first. Very tricky, making her
But
calculate.
still, it's lost because E7, rook C2, E8, rook D2,
7,
king
rook
F3.
C2. Right, you
and,
just promote.
Yes, because the queen on B5 is so incredibly annoying.
The queen on B5.
Once
You
I
come
queen,
check. Correct.
this check is going to cut everything in half.
Yeah, but it
It's a
definitely looks
Caesar.
much closer.
No. White is winning
On the surface.
easily. E8
Surface
queen, rook takes D2, king G3, or king F3, or king everywhere.
So
anywhere.
we push, you push, we check.
No, I don't take anything.
Oh,
I
you
just
don't take,
push.
you just push. Right.
Push them babies. Come on.
That's a good, see, you know your chess education.
Of course.
Famous Yasser Twitch quote. Okay, exactly what you predicted.
Brilliant game. Brilliant game. Lots of mistakes, but it was
Still brilliant.
still brilliant.
All because of the grandma walk. Honestly, without the grandma walk,
was
the win
fantastic,
wouldn't have
yes.
happened.
And also, the things we have witnessed, there were just layers of beautiful moves, layers of beautiful ideas.
I know there were so many, I can't keep track.
Me too. Me too. So 1-1, folks. Mr. Chat, you can understand that this is going to be a big fight.
Yes, Mr. Chat. Everyone, please raise your wine glasses in chat. Chat is loving the commentary.
Okay.
I think if my Twitch games were annotated like this, I would also love to watch them all day long. I am Mr. Chat. Levon is the best. Awesome game. Well, it's only going to get even more exciting from here because the time format for the next two games will be half the amount of time we've had.
There are still technical issues here, folks. This is not totally over because she has to push the pawn and not allow black to push their own. But h7, rook h6, queen c4 looks like the dagger.
Rook h6, queen c4.
Or queen e8, as a matter of fact. And then the second queen is there.
Oh, she went for the pawn instead.
Oof!
Oh my goodness. I wonder...
Does she see anything that I don't see? I don't think she's in time.
It's...
This might be a draw, folks.
Oh my god.
Mr. Chat, we got too excited.
No,
too
Mr.
early.
Chat. Mr. Chat, what have you done? We celebrated. Oh, this is so stressful. Oh no.
Was she down on the...
Alice
she had
has 34
seconds.
Yeah, I don't know why she didn't push the
But
pawn.
maybe... Oh, queen d3. She's still
She
winning.
must see something we don't.
She's still winning. Queen d3 check.
Queen d3 check. But I don't go
King
here. We
a7.
go king.
No, you should go king a7.
When you get 4... Oh, no, you can block. Right.
Yes.
Right.
And...
Yeah, it's tricky, but it looks...
Not that easy, in fact.
Check, block. This is really stressful.
Oh,
This game is going to be longer than we thought. They're going to be playing...
Where's,
But Alex is a fighter.
where's the blood pressure?
Has Alex... Wow. Alex's heart rate does not change no matter the position. She's winning, she's losing. You can't tell from her heart rate.
It's a poker school.
It really is. Alex has by far the best poker face. I heard Anna not the best from their card games
Rook
here.
b6. The position is lost for black, but there is a glimmer of hope.
As white, what is the winning strategy? Because you clearly cannot get any forks in. You have to bring your king.
You have to bring the king and and stop the rook from establishing itself.
Which I don't even know how you do. You can't even attack this pawn.
You do the what they call Zugzwang. Or Volkswagen.
We are in Germany, so it would be great to see Volkswagen.
Two great inventions.
Cars, also
yes.
German, I think.
Yes. Yes.
All right, the king is coming. What do you? This is
you
the
need the
cakewalk.
Zwischenzug, couple of Zwischenzugs and couple of Zugzwangs.
Easy. Chess is simple. I don't understand why people struggle following chess.
Yes.
When we put it like this.
When we have the Zwischenzugs.
This is good. Zwischenzugs. Very nice. This is our fluent German.
Queen c5. King c4 was called for.
Yes, sorry. You know what? Water break.
Would you like some sparkling or regular?
It's okay. I've got my still. Thank you very much.
I want to see.
Do you want a still?
No. You already had it pre-opened.
No, I opened it myself.
No, because I get embarrassed all the time.
About not.
Because I try to open a bottle and I can't.
Well,
and people look at me and they understand that I'm a weakling.
I'm not afraid of failure,
yes.
so that's my life advice.
Ah, beautiful.
All right. This is honestly terrifying with the pawn, but Alex is creeping in with the king.
King c4 is wrong, but she's still winning. But King c4 is wrong. Now the grandma has to go back, and this
grandma
is
in this case the king. Okay.
Yes.
We don't care about gender in chess. It's a gender neutral game.
the grandma king.
Grandma king. It's beautiful. Defying all social laws. 2024. Okay.
You shouldn't let the king to get onto a3. Yes.
Yeah, so the only way she could have kept the king limited, I don't even know how you would have kept the king limited, to be honest, but she's preventing the king from coming a3, so that's good. I have no idea. What do you think? You predict this game is going to be a draw?
I think Alexandra is going to win
You think she's
because
gonna
it's much easier to blunder the rook than to blunder the queen.
But even with the pawn this far, it is very
Once
stressful.
the pawn drops, it's going to be a walk in the park.
See if the pawn drops.
Queen d6, as long as she knows that she shouldn't be checking every single time,
We will see.
she will win.
But you did say yourself that a check sometimes leads to a checkmate, so how are we supposed to know with all these different rules to follow?
Yes, it can be very confusing. I agree. But they have 10 seconds at it, so she should give a couple of checks.
Alex has 51 seconds, but I think she likes keeping N under pressure. She's hoping N is going to blunder. 50 moves without a pawn move or capture.
Okay, rook b6. All right, queen c5 check, and now king comes back. You need your king to win the game.
You said queen c5 check?
Correct.
And rook, oh, she's pinning.
Now, this is fine as well, but as long as we push the king
Have
forward.
to move the king. Ooh, wait, no. Is now a moment where you would want to bring your king to the a file, or I don't even.
King b2 is possible. I'm not sure that's what we want to do in this life.
Oh, well, I guess same Botez, same brain. Maybe not the best ideas, but yeah, I think it's just, I don't know. I don't even know really how you push for the win.
King a3, and the pawn is lost.
Great. King a3. You can't give a check.
I know, she played king a6. It doesn't really matter.
We can still attack. You still can't defend. Nice. Alex is getting the pawn. But even once she gets the pawn, we'll see if she's brushed up on her queen versus rook checkmate.
That actually can be very tricky.
It can.
Yes.
I remember studying it as a kid. I think I learned it after my dad forced me to do it enough, but I don't know if I could even do it properly as an adult if you haven't studied it.
Yes, these are one of the things that you can actually forget and you have to really repeat continuously.
So it'll be the moment of truth to see if Alex remembers.
King
I'll be very
a4,
impressed.
Alexandra. Come on, bring your king.
Come on, Alexander. What his heart rate's at? Anna's still much higher than Alex. Alex's heart rate has dropped in the
Queen
match.
c6, Queen c6, and then King a5. Further.
So the strategy for trying to checkmate with
You generally
queen
need
versus
the
rook?
king and the queen.
Okay.
Mate.
And the king, what position you want to get it into the corner?
No, what you want to do actually is to put black in some sort of a
The German.
the
Yes,
Volkswagen.
Yes, the Volkswagen.
And
in the car.
So the rook is going to be lost then.
Has no move but to get forked.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Rook e8 check. Right now, king a7 and queen d8.
Queen d8.
I think that's...
And that is the Volkswagen.
That's the vault.
That is when the rook moves. So for chat, for the elementary checkmate lesson, here, once we get this position, the king will have no squares, and the one goal of white is to force the rook away from the king, since that's the only way we can capture it. But let's see if Alex finds this maneuver. Wait. She has 17 seconds. Anna is up on time now. Anna has double her time. Oh,
so if she goes king a6, it's a crucial mistake. And this is a draw.
No!
Because rook a7, king b6, rook a6.
Now she can't go. No, the grandma walk went the wrong way.
The grandma got
this
so
is so
excited
sad.
and spilled the beans.
That was hard. I mean, yes, for a grandmaster like Aronian, it came so natural, but I have to say, in 15 seconds, I don't know if I would have solved it. This is why you need to be brushing up on your chess endgame
You have
puzzles.
to know it.
Yeah, exactly. And us Botez sisters have been doing a lot of chess studying recently, so that...
That was
heart rate
sad.
has not moved. That was
sad.
kind of heartbreaking.
Yes. But to be fair, at first, Anna Cramling was winning.
Yeah.
Then she was losing, and the fair result is a
What a nice final touch.
Not first thing that I seen it, I thought that this was winning.
No, I was like, there's only a
again?
few stalemate traps to not play into, and this is it.
Yeah, but I think this was the worst endgame I've played in my whole life.
Oh, I mean, I really topped it there. I didn't want to get into this endgame. It's like, if by the love of God, I'd like mess up the queen and king versus king and rook, I'm not gonna. Oh, God. I learned it as a kid, and I haven't seen it.
Don't worry,
forever.
no one was watching.
No, but it's
no grandmasters saw this game today.
It's not super easy for white to win.
Papa Botez, oh no!
With little time, I mean, okay, with little time it's really hard to hold on to the rook.
Oh, my
honestly.
wasted time
It
teaching
is,
my
yeah.
kids.
I just need to not fall into the stalemate trap and
Yeah.
exhaust you. But honestly, from how badly
Papa
my
Botez is
position
right.
was earlier, this is like the worst game I've ever. Imagine LeBron looking at this
You were
game.
saying how brilliant this game was.
It was.
I think they're being hard on themselves because of
No,
this
I
stat.
think that's the beauty of it, that they don't realize
I agree.
that the previous game was one of the worst games they have played in their lives.
That is
and this
indeed.
one was actually a good game.
The dichotomy of chess, everyone. My dad, I have to say, he has spent so many hours teaching us this endgame. I remember just doing it religiously as a kid. I know my sister did. Papa Botez in chat is probably very disappointed right now. But don't worry, Dad, everything else was brilliant. Almost everything.
At least the spirit was there. There was a desire to win a king and a queen against a
ages
rook.
ago. Yeah.
She made it very close.
Yes,
She was only
she
2
could have
minutes.
also offered a draw, and she didn't.
Of course not.
So
Be
you see there,
disrespectful.
that's already pretty good.
Hello, Anna's chat as well. I see you guys with your channel points making predictions.
Acceptable mistakes. Okay.
Okay, well, I'm, God.
Dad said
That
looking
was
for candidates
so tough.
with students
This
with
is more
better
intense
memory.
than I thought it
We
was.
do
Yeah, I was
indeed
like,
have
are we
bit of
not just
memory
having
loss.
a friendly match?
Many years.
I forgot that this was not a tournament game. Like, I was treating this as a tournament game
That's-
fully.
you can't forgive.
I wonder what my heart rate was for
And
that.
forget.
Okay, well, now we go into the blitz, right?
Oh yeah, now we're going to the blitz. Okay. Let's do this.
Okay.
How does it count? Is
you mind-
this ones they count for 2 points and the blitz ones for 1 point?
I
or
don't
what's
even want to know what chat is saying, but
my
I'm
sister
partly
and
curious.
I really made this on the spot. So I'm just going to guess that everything is equal and all the games have equal amount of points. Well, thank you guys for, I have been seeing the gifted subs. I haven't been able to thank it because I don't want to be reading just my chat, but thank you guys and Ben and Karen. I did see the raid, and thank you for all their support from the chess community during the stream, and as well for the people gifting in
We're
Anna's chat.
50-50, like we agreed.
Of course,
yes, of course,
yes.
of
You know,
course.
yes, this is democracy. We're very fair. Which, speaking of, Alex is typing in the chat. She just said, "I'm sorry, Dad." Would you be disappointed if you taught your daughter queen rook versus queen endgame when she was, let's say, 12, 13, and forgot it at the young age of, we're not going to share what Alex's age is because she likes to keep it secret?
Yes, I wouldn't be disappointed.
You wouldn't be disappointed?
Yes, well, she is not a professional chess player who's dedicated all her
That's
life
true.
to chess. She is doing a great job at what she's doing. Therefore, we should appreciate the fact that she wants to play chess.
What a Nice. This is good cop, bad cop. All right, this is the position we have for the next game. This is going to be so hectic, chat. It's going to be 5 minutes. Again, a brand new position. Let me refresh my board here. And, we're looking.
Position 150, Mr. Chat. Look at the bishops are placed ideally on the squares of regular chess.
Okay, will this be the most normal position that we will have out of the other 3 from the opening?
I don't think so. The horses are one is in the corner stable and the other one is in the center. So
which one do you want to prioritize to develop then? The one that's more farther behind or the one that could be more powerful faster?
it depends on how can we capture the center. It depends how. Is it d4, e4, c4, or anything else? But this time, because the bishops are in regular positions, we will not be seeing g4, h4s. That
so
makes no
The
sense.
best moves here is just e4, d4 from the beginning, since it's very similar to a regular opening.
Yes.
Good to know.
I would think d4 is the best, because I want to play d4, d5, e4, and capture with the queen.
d4, d5, e4.
Yes.
Great. Well, Mr. Chat, this is our final moments with you before the games get really hectic. I'm also reading in Anna's chat to see, in case we've missed anything. Thank you, Mishegas, for gifting, and Anna Cramling's chat. Thank you guys for supporting. And also YouTube chat. Oh my goodness, I need to pull up the YouTube chat. Anna's YouTube chat is just as active as her Twitch chat, so also hello to the YouTube viewers. I'm gonna bring you guys. Levon is a Giga Chad. Do you know what a Giga Chad is, Levon?
It's like a Mr. Chat, but bigger?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
See, you would make an amazing streamer.
I try my best.
Do you think you have the free time to pull up some casual Twitch streaming?
Me?
Yes. Would you ever do it on your weekends? You know, maybe even your young daughter, she could pick it up.
Probably my daughter should be the one doing it. Yeah, soon. Couple of years. Time. Yes.
Okay, here is, I have also the YouTube chats pulled up now. Awesome. Both Anna's and ours. So hello, YouTube. Good to see you guys. Oh my goodness, too many chats. Okay, this is too much for the grandma and the grandpa here. So seeing this, what would you say is the best piece of advice you can say going into an even faster time control, 5-5?
Don't develop your queen too early.
Right. Well, this time the queen is closer to the starting
Unless
position.
Unless it takes something. Aha, e4.
E4?
We see the action, folks.
Great.
How come it shows 10 minutes? No, 5 minutes.
5. It's been updated now. Awesome. Okay, it's beginning. Andrea, you're nervous for Alex. I am confident in her ability to swindle in Blitz because Blitz is usually where she shines, but Anna has been so sharp, which has been honestly really cool to see and inspiring. And she is, I think, observing through osmosis from watching all these Grandmaster games. She is very sharp.
So what I see, the knights are being developed first. This was, I think, wasn't it?
Model game.
Yes.
This is.
It was Tarash's advice. Develop the knights, develop the bishops, castle, and don't smoke. This is what he told to his.
That one's a hard one. Ah, he was a doctor?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. So far they're doing the right thing. Now they need to develop more knights and more bishops.
That's some solid advice, Mr. Chat. Everyone, I hope you guys follow this as well.
C3, very logical. Now she wants to bring the other knight to C2 and play D4.
Yes, this is actually, I'd say, like, out of all the plans you can remember in Chess 960, to me, this would be the most straightforward one. I think I can remember this. Alex plays better under pressure. We'll see.
G6.
A nice little fianchetto.
Oh.
Is that what her plan is? Must be, or no? I don't know what other plan she could have with this move.
She's following the fianchetto diet. Yes.
Ah, yes. My sister, she's on a lot of diets these days, so it could be.
Okay, she almost fianchettoed in every single game from what I've seen. Okay.
Yeah, that is honestly our main go-to setup, even in classical chess. So it's probably more of a crutch. But would you say here it's better to keep the bishop on this diagonal because this one's already?
I would be afraid of some d4 coming here.
You wouldn't be afraid.
I would be.
Okay, so it's good because then we're.
No,
defending.
I mean once you fianchetto, then ed.
Oh, it's
95,
more of a threat.
e5, and the squares.
Okay.
Yes.
But technically, this helps us, though, because our bishop is on the long diagonal, so wouldn't you argue that opening is good?
But you weakened your f6 square.
Our f6 square.
Yes.
I'm very curious to see. Oh, right. The knights can actually access it faster.
But this
than
is
usual.
a solid play. So far, solid. Bishop g7. Keep it in the control.
Thank you. Super awesome for gifting. Appreciate it. Let's see what the chat predictions are in the Botez chat. Anna Cramling chat, I'm also checking. I don't see a prediction, but let me know if I missed one. Oh, I missed the polls. Just kidding. We're too late.
H4, fascinating business. Already up each other's throat.
H4, and all right. I mean, this feels a little more comfortable for black because now there's less probability that they'll open up the files unless there's another way.
Correct.
And we're preventing this hole.
Is Alexandra a minute up already? Move number 5?
She is. She's been playing so quickly.
Whoa. This is great.
Better sight than me.
Yeah.
Alex heart rate so low. I know. Alex stays calm as a tank.
Anna has to commit with d4. She has to go for it.
It was her plan from the beginning, so I do wonder why.
She has to sacrifice the pawn and see what happens.
Oh my goodness. We're going to pawn sack. Okay. She doesn't want to sacrifice.
Queen d1. Oh.
I don't blame her. I wouldn't want to sacrifice in that position either. So early to be giving pawns.
Okay. Makes sense. No, d6, d4, knight b6 is King's Indian type of stuff. c5 is type of a move I predict.
C5?
Yes.
Because you think she's going to see this d4?
It's a terrible move. But
you're predicting?
But I'm predicting it because in in this format, in the Blitz format, you do not necessarily want to make your own ideas, but you want to stop your opponent's ideas.
Super awesome. Thank you for the gifts. Well, could you argue, though, all right, this is not really like a King's Indian position at all, but Alex plays a lot of fianchetto setups in classical chess, and I don't think any of the ones we play, c5 is a plan, so I feel like she'll go for more solid chess because she's more used to this setup. I don't really know. What even prospects do you have for this knight in the corner? Where is this guy even supposed to end up in ever?
The knight has to come back to d7 because it just doesn't belong anywhere else.
Right.
Knight b6, d6.
Oh, yeah, you were right. I was wrong. First time.
Respect.
He predicted it. Well, last time you predicted my sister would win, and I think you actually jinxed her, and that's why we drew, so I like to not believe in you after that.
Okay, I will.
So that's why. But this time you deserved it.
d6 is a move. d6 she has to play. Okay, what's the time situation? Are we... Oh, it's getting close.
2:45, 3:15.
Yes.
Okay, Anna's coming back. She's infiltrating. Looks very nice. She has room for her other knight. Very natural moves.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah, Anna's knights are definitely superior to our knights right now. But
I don't think so. But
really?
If you think so,
no, I would love to understand from you. I thought they are because one is in the center already.
I'll tell you what knight on d5 is.
Please do.
Is a beautiful kind of, I would say, a waitress.
A waitress.
She's looking beautiful. She's there.
She's an
Everybody's looking at her.
Yes.
But, she doesn't make a huge impact in the game.
Fair. That's fair.
Yes.
Well, but
she has prospects.
Yes. She might work her way up and get a lot of tips, and she might save up one day to run for president. You know?
Yes. But at this moment, she's not fantastic. Yes.
We'll see. Maybe this little waitress will grow up.
Just looking good. Yes.
That's true. The knight. Yeah. Honestly, it is easier to say on the surface level. It's an outpost knight. It's defended, but it doesn't. It's holding some holes.
Just a disclaimer, I have no kind of disrespect to people who do any works. I did all kinds of works, and no insults.
Thank you. Aronian is a very, very respectful gentleman and very supportive of women's chess. He simply has diverse analogies, which honestly I think the chat loves, so they know that it doesn't come from the wrong place.
Yes.
What was the weird jobs that you have? Can you tell us your weirdest one?
Well, I did wait. I was a waiter.
Before you were a classical
No,
chess
I
champion?
did that for.
Or at the same time?
I played. I hustled.
You hustled.
For
We hustle as
a
well.
living. Yeah. So no, I didn't do too many weird jobs. Yeah, I was just trying to be
Sorry, I didn't have to put you-
sympathetic,
You're
and
very, very charismatic.
get the approval from Mr. Chat.
Okay, Mr. Chat, I hope you guys appreciate his apology. Now let's see. All right, we're doing everything to defend this beautiful knight in the
This
center.
is a great game once again, folks. The first game was a nightmare. My eyes were bleeding, and now I'm enjoying this.
Now you can see.
Yes, the first game, I'm sure it gave cancer to a lot of children everywhere, and now
Now they've been cured. So
now they've been cured.
don't worry,
Now things
guys.
are
It's
good.
been cured. It's nothing bad. It's all been
Yes.
cured.
Yes.
Okay, the knight has been traded. What is the plan of attack for white? I'm assuming you want to open up this bishop and maybe bring in the queen.
Yeah, we've been just not talking about chess so far. Now we're coming back. White wants to play d3. Black wants to play queen d8 and bishop h6. Time to exchange these bishops.
Queen d8 and bishop.
Because this bishop on g7 is so sad. He's just there, drinking his whiskey in the bar. He has nowhere to go.
I love that you keep getting in trouble for the analogies, but the analogies don't go anywhere. So it's good. It's the best way to learn chess. No, I have to. It's by far the best commentary experience I've had.
Thank you. Yes,
Where are we? Just to show that line, you said where are we trading this bishop? One more time.
Queen d7, I don't like.
We don't like it. Although it avoids.
I know what she's trying. She's trying to exchange this knight on d5. But as I mentioned before, this knight is nobody.
It's just for looks. It's just for show.
Just for looks.
Just for show.
It's a waste of
She wants to go
opportunity.
knight c7. That's her plan.
And white is trying to stop that.
And white is just defending this.
Alexandra,
don't-
if you can hear me, queen d8,
can.
bishop h6.
Queen d8. Okay, quick telepathy. Try to send it into her brain. Let's see if her heart rate
She was
changes.
also very impressed about this knight. See?
Yeah, we all fell for the illusion of the knight.
Yes.
It just, I guess technically you leave it there. This is the hard thing again, that like differentiates skill levels, because a lot of things look intimidating and it's better to just let them there and not touch them, but we want to touch them. And that's what happened in this position.
Yes. So bishop d5, bishop h6, it's still okay. Just the
Bishop
bishop
d5,
h6
bishop
is
h6.
incredibly important.
Ah, yes, so that now if you ever want to push,
Yes, we need to
we're happy
exchange
to
this
trade.
guy.
Because our
He's,
bishop is bad.
Oh, yeah.
It's locked, has nowhere to go. We want to trade them.
Yes. And black is doing fine. Black is
My analogies are getting weirder as well. But okay. So
What is
far,
white
solid
thinking
position.
about? What is white thinking?
That's a good question.
Are we stuck? What's
That's
going on?
a very fair question. Anna does look deep in thought.
Edie makes no sense whatsoever.
Okay, she's taken with the bishop. Right. We don't want to allow any of this. We're going to trap our bishop. Yeah, I agree. That could have been a move. That could have been done faster.
Yes. Bishop h6, I'm predicting some sort... knight f4.
Okay.
Where
how
are we
do
going with this?
What
Bishop
analogy
c4?
does the knight deserve here?
The knight is jumping. It's an opportunity. It's jumping at an opportunity.
Okay, good.
But it's going to be
It's a
driven
hustler.
back.
Oh, no. Well, that's sometimes the best way to learn.
You're saving lots of energy on your laptop. so-
Oh, no. Yes, it's going to die. But you know what? We have enough to make it out throughout the end.
Okay. Bishop c6, not good. Because queen g4 is there. Bishop had to be back.
Yes,
And
and go
had to
for
control the d3 square. And now queen g4,
the
no.
d3 square here. So you were saying the bishop should have stayed on d5
Yes,
to come to
should-
c4.
yes.
Because I guess, all right. Well, we can't push d3.
But now it's a blitz, so everything can happen. Let's just watch and enjoy. Let's see if
Yep.
the dark bishop's
You're working
gonna
too
get
hard.
exchanged or not. I believe they should be at every single
that the bishop should be exchanged with the bishop
Possibility.
h6.
yes. But
Yep,
they're
that would
not
be a
being
practical.
exchanged. Yes.
Oh, thank you so much. Would be a practical move.
Now
We'll
we're
see.
connected, folks. Now we have.
We'll never run out of juice.
You are not saving any energy anymore. Here we are. Queen e6. Oh my God, Alexandra, what is the point of this move?
Let's see. I'm going to try to... what if she's going for queen trade?
Okay.
Could be.
Okay, could be.
Because she's better in the endgames.
Who says that?
I say that as her proud younger sibling. Well, yeah, honestly, after last one, she's good, but not at the puzzles that you have to study as a kid.
Okay, so now she castled, and now she's going to go for f5, is my prediction, which is a terrible
This might
move.
be your first accurate
Yes,
prediction.
it's a terrible move.
Terrible move because we would be, opening
Yeah,
this
you're
bishop.
basically opening.
I don't think she's going to do that. Absolutely. Oh, she has 46 seconds. Oh, my God. And has 9 seconds. 9 seconds, and she's at 90 heart rate. There's no way. Alex here needs to use her time wisely.
King h7, bishop h6. Come on.
Yeah, it's... beautiful!
Yes!
The first principle. Amazing.
Exchange
I'm glad
the
F5 was not pushed. It's, again, it takes us a little bit more time to see. Like, Levon's instincts are so strong as soon as he sees a position. But finally, the bad bishop is being traded. Okay, the trades happened. Very solid.
Something happened very strange. Wait.
It was, I think, just a little slip from the DGT board. Sometimes technology fails us.
Okay. And now we're left on our own?
Hello, Anna's chat as well. If Anna flags, I will close the stream. I don't think this is going to be decided by time because both girls now have 12 seconds.
We're missing the board, folks. Can we maybe reconstruct? Can we go deep on the board and see?
Here, it's fixed. It's fixed.
Good,
Sorry.
good. A4, A5, F4.
Oh my God, so much has happened.
Knight is coming to E6. There is tension.
The other side pushed the F pawn. Okay.
There is tension in the position.
Oh my goodness, we've equalized, and white has made up so much space.
Look, the knight, the horse is jumping on D4 is going to be the glorified.
This time it's not an illusion.
Beauty.
This
it
time.
Is illusion.
Oh, again.
It is illusion. It's a terrible knight.
Really on D4?
Yeah.
But it's in the center and it's attacking all the squares.
I know, but it's not good.
I would have been fooled. Chess is tricky.
White is better.
Anna came back so quickly.
Yeah, but it's not clear. It's not an easy position to play, especially with this
9
time.
seconds on the clock. Her heart rate is now soaring again.
F5.
100.
Yes, terrible move.
No.
The spirit is there.
Again, I just think Alex loves to trade.
She tricked her.
She tricked us too. Wait.
Knight
but you can
H4
defend.
check is coming.
Double attack.
Takes a knight D3. Alexandra is scoring a win.
Oh my God! Is it the first fork? Our first tactic on the Botez end.
Now we're going to hopefully.
It's
going to be an equal match.
That was a beautiful trick. F5, the terrible move, ended up being her winning tactic. Almost winning. Yes, terrible move. No, I do love the dichotomy.
What happened? There was a resign?
No, they're still going.
Okay.
Everything's been traded.
Yes.
Okay, what is this?
The good thing about this position for black, that if you put the rook on the dark squares, most likely you will not blunder it.
That's true. Very safe plan.
You will win, yes.
And, and would you recommend...
Well, the rook is going to...
okay, now it's safe. Well, I'll take a little more light
eventually,
squares.
the rook is going to penetrate on the first rank, and then the A4 pawn is going to fall. Yeah, E4, beautifully played.
Great, opening up the position. Nice. And here's where we have the pawn majority. Okay, we're going to watch a classic endgame by Alexandra. Yes. See, this is where she redeems herself in the endgame.
She's capturing everything.
That was nice. But I have to say, very impressive from Anna, how she totally turned this position around right before Alex tricked her with the tactic. And we have equalized. Oh, great. This is awesome. We are going into the final match. Oh, they're whispering.
Could just sit.
Everyone, shh, whisper, Mr. John. What happened? It's just, they're so quiet, but they're the only ones in that room. Okay, chat, listen.
How could you do this to me?
We could always just be coaching.
I know.
How could you?
Okay, it's close. It's equal. One more game to go.
Okay, because this was a really rough start.
And we're probably not going to draw. I cannot see us drawing, so it's going to be decided the next game, I feel like.
All right.
Let's do it.
That
Final
was
game.
great.
I can't play so slow. I played too slow. It was hard to go from rapid to
It's hard. It's stressful.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alex adapted so quick. This whole format, honestly,
My
so
heart rate.
Blitz and Chess
I'm actually
960
really
seems
curious
even
what my
more.
heart rate.
I want to know as well.
I want to know.
I really want to know.
Alex's heart rate barely has changed throughout this entire stream. However, Anna has hit
Almost
100
there.
many
Oh, wow,
times.
I can't believe it's
So
already
Anna
8.
cares more
Is it
about
8?
chess.
Yeah.
I think she's just more emotional when it comes at the chessboard, and Alex is good to being like a rock at the chessboard and at the poker table. Whoa, Michigas, thank you so much for gifting 10 subs on Anna Cramling's channel. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Alex is a stone cold killer. So, from this game, what do you think we could learn before? Honestly, for like the time
knight on
format?
d5 was not great, and knight on d4 was not great.
Which is so hard to understand because I guess the whole point is just that it doesn't have utility even, but like what else do you do with the knight in these positions? Because like the start's in the very corner, you didn't have much potential throughout the game. But we all got fooled because both sides went for the same plan.
Yes, yes.
Thank you for their cascade. Well, Alex's heart rate only goes up when she argues with Andrea. That's very, honestly, super true. I bet if she wore it throughout the day, we would get a lot more interesting numbers.
Well, they are setting up a new position, folks. And I hope it's going to be an exciting one.
Gonna fill up my glass. Thank you for their cascade for the Twitch Prime. Appreciate it.
This is actually my first commentary
And how would you say?
Twitch, and my first commentary of Chess 960.
What a historic day.
And probably the first terrible game that I ever commented.
Well, you
I'm
know,
kidding.
we have to
I'm
break
kidding.
history in all types of ways. Oops. Okay, new position is up.
886. The position. The bishops once again
Big stuck fish.
are on the regular squares. And the king is in the center. Quite an interesting position. So what are we observing in the position 886? We're observing the h7 square. We're seeing that it's weak.
Sorry, repeat what square? I was reading what chat
h7, the
saying.
pony.
Okay, h7, thank you.
Next to the
we'll highlight once
ponies.
we can. Yes, ponies we have differentiated now this time.
Yes.
I'll highlight once we've got the board. Chat is saying that you have to do more commentary for sure, and that they're loving your commentary. We hope you do more commentary after this, Levon.
Oh,
It would be a
thank you.
shame if you didn't return to Twitch after this historic day.
It was a historical day for humanity.
So h7 is the weaknesses that Levon has shared with this position. Makes sense. Unfortunately, I guess you can attack with the
C4.
queen.
C4 is the move.
C4 is the move. Well,
But
we
E4
don't care.
happens.
C4. Oh, right, because you wanted to open up the queen. Well, that's honestly a really good tip for how to get better at 960. Spot the immediate weakness and just attack it right away.
Go for it.
That's a tip I can remember.
Aha, see, knight g3 is wrong because bishop c5
Of
attacks
course.
the f2.
Bishop g5.
Bishop c5.
c5. Ah, okay.
Because you're immediately exposed.
Oh, wow, right, and you're leaving this undefended.
Yes.
Ah, she played it so quickly. Oh my
Now
gosh.
it's going to be some sort of either it's going to be a blitzkrieg.
That is German?
Yes.
Okay.
Or this is going to be a real skirmish.
Okay. Can you differentiate for the non-Germans in chat? Actually, you know what? I think we don't need to. One is good and one is bad. No.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So I'm guessing she has to go
All the Germans really liked that one.
either knight h3, which I'm not a big fan of, or bishop c4, which
Counterattack
which
was
I'm also
defended.
not a fan of.
Well, yeah, bishop, I guess you don't get any pin, but an open file. This is a unfortunate way to lose a pawn in the opening, but she probably would just play knight h3. But then this knight is honestly doomed.
Folks, this is very educational. You play wrong move, second wrong move, and you're in trouble. You see?
Yes, but then just wait until they will surprise you with their brilliancy. Hello, Hammer in chat. Have you ever seen Hammer's commentary, Levon?
Hammer,
Yes. Grandmaster Hammer.
Ludwig,
Yes.
of course.
Are you a fan
I
of
don't
his
think
commentary?
I've seen his commentary, but I know him very well. I played basketball and football with him. Actually, the only guy that I ever watched is Fabiano. I've never watched anybody
on
else.
Twitch?
Everywhere.
Okay.
I've never watched
Diehard
any of
Fabi
your
fan.
streams.
It's better that way. Honestly, I'm really glad.
I've never watched anything of Hikaru, but I see
Fabi.
that he has lots of fans, and you folks have lots of fans, and this is making my heart sing.
Aw.
Because it's great for chess.
That's very sweet. And honestly, please don't watch our streams. Please just never watch. All right.
You think they're bad?
Not bad, but I don't think you would be impressed with the quality of our chess. And probably...
But you're entertaining.
terms.
You're entertaining people.
That's true. That's true.
This is
But I wonder-
much harder, you know?
I wonder if Alex and Anna have felt any pressure knowing that you've been watching. But I think they would be also excited to know that they have impressed you with their chess. Which, speaking of, do you want to give us a rundown of this position?
White is in trouble. White is worse, positionally worse, but this is very unbalanced. So she has to try to develop the bishop, or let's say go c3. I mean, black will eventually take on h3 and get this sorted out with this
Pawn
structure.
structure.
Yeah, and then the knight, the nasty knight from h8 is gonna come.
Nasty knight. Oh, and this time, oh, right. Okay, that's a plan that okay, educational moment. Oh, I can't make it, just kidding. But taking the pawns, doubling here, and then your knight set the outpost on c4 to attack the pawn weakness and block the
f4 or
backwards
h4,
pawn.
yeah.
That would be a beautiful
Oh,
plan.
d3 is very sad.
Sad pawn. What? It looks like she's developing.
She's saying, oh, I
Blocking
don't
her
care
bishop.
about developing my bishop. I just want to stay here.
Solid.
Solid.
Yeah, she
On my
cared about
own.
her other bishop. It's hard
Yes.
to remember about both bishops sometimes in chess 960. There's so much to remember.
d3 is kind of a very introverted move. Very.
Introverted means like you're a shy chess player?
Yes, she's very shy. She's
Because Alex is usually not an introverted chess player, but
yeah. I think she regrets the fact that she rushed with knight g3.
yep.
Now she's just trying to
Get out of-
keep it together.
Hopefully
Just stay
Alex can
solid.
get out of the tilt. Definitely it must be hard knowing that you're starting the game in a disadvantage, and it was, one that got punished so quickly.
By a Hawkeye Anna Cramling, who saw
Okay.
it from
That is a good comparison.
zillion miles away.
I guess no one probably has fallen for this trick in the tournament. Yeah, no one would allow that. So Anna must have found it on her own.
Bishop is 6, so I think as long as Anna Cramling doesn't take on h3, there are chances for Alexandra.
Yeah, she's not going
Because
for this
bishop is
concept.
6, bishop is 6 is definitely not scary. I would be very terrified if my opponent would take on h3 and then have this control over the dark squares.
Also, thank you, Num, for gifting a sub in Anna's chat.
h6, what a... Oh, bishop e3, terrible move.
Terrible.
Yeah,
Trading
because-
these bishops.
You know why? Because then I take on h3 and then I plant my knight on f4.
Yeah, right.
Positional mistake.
I do
This is
wonder-
something we need to discuss with Anna
Yeah.
seriously.
This is a very good lesson.
Not
which
Anna, sorry, Alexandra.
I think as soon as she'll see this plan, it's just, I don't know if she'll discover it yet, but it's curious to see how they'll spend their time. So this is bad because once the knight is going to come, now we don't even have a bishop that could prevent it.
Yes, and then the square is ridiculously weak.
I remember when Dina Belenkai was giving me lessons, these were the type, she told me I need to get better at positional chess, and she would teach me these plans, and honestly, they were really helpful. But I think if you don't see them, it could be very possible that she goes blindsided the entire game. Thank you so much, Mashagas. Thank you for the 10 gifties. Thanks, everyone, for the support in the chat.
Whoa!
And Aronian,
Look at
50%.
this! While you were thanking people, some dramatic events.
Okay, yeah, this is crazy. I'm
But
very confused.
c4, c4
What is happening? What?
is a very bad move, c4. I think Alexandra is having a nightmare of a game.
Yeah.
All of the squares are exposed. Oh,
Well, however, now that this is not a weakness, she can bring back her knight and prevent this plan, except I don't know where it's going to
but
go.
you see, the other knight is gonna come and on.
Right.
And she doesn't even care about bishop h3. I am so puzzled by this decision.
I think think neither of them have seen the full plan about bringing the knight to c4, because otherwise
it's f4. Sorry.
f4, yes,
Yeah.
thank you. And this knight in the center, we have been having a little bit of controversy in the knights in the center that sometimes they're not as useful as they look, but in this case it is because of the b3 square. Maybe.
Right, because also the lines are open and the king will be exposed, and also the f3 pawn.
Open position.
The f3 pawn feels threatened when the knight gets to d4.
That's a very good note. In this position, we have a semi-open file close to the king, whereas the previous games, everything was closed.
This is still anybody's game because they are not playing well.
Neither of them are taking the advantage. Yeah, it could be too much chess 960 has corrupted their brain. Just kidding. Chess 960 is honestly great, and we've been enjoying the variants.
Knight f2, Alexandra, come on, and then you'll castle. Don't
This is her time.
Don't allow bishop
But
h3.
now the plan is going to be more obvious, so I think she's going to find it.
For your own sake, for the sake of us trying to enjoy
The chess. We hope that she's going to go knight f2.
Don't allow bishop h3.
Hammer has been also saying, I have been thinking about it, but I kept my thoughts to myself. Literally Alex's worst nightmare, Levon and Hammer roasting her. But Hammer has been holding back from his roast towards Alex. Well, at least she'll be able to analyze these positions.
I'm not roasting anybody.
Yes, you're
I
very
have
unbiased.
appreciation. I'm a bit biased for the quality sometimes, but I understand that these players are not professionals, so some of the games really impressed me.
And they did have some golden moments where he said they were playing like grandmasters, but as this is the final match, it is a tiebreaker. Each side had much
Knight
less
f2,
time.
very good.
Great. All right. Finally, Alex has redeemed herself, and it was too slow and didn't.
What is happening after knight f4, Andrea?
Knight f4. That's a good question. Well, do we care? We have to defend. Bishop
Castle.
f1 looks. Oh, I keep forgetting.
Yes, castle is.
I always forget.
Castle is coming. Come on, guys. This is an exciting moment.
Wow! We've got the castle, and she did it flawlessly. Not even
Yes.
stress on her face.
And look at her face. She's not even like proud that she managed
yeah,
the castle.
she should have at least gave us a little golf clap into the camera or a look of pride.
Yeah.
We're definitely proud. Whenever we get a castle, it's exciting. Most of the time, just because I forget that it's something we can do in these positions.
Unfortunately, the position is objectively lost for white because knight f4, queen to b4, the other rook
Knight
to
f4.
b8. It's so crumbled. This is, this
And
is...
a crumbling. Except
Yeah.
she's not the one crumbling.
It's a little apartment, and like you
Yeah,
have
it's chipping away.
you have the kitchen, and there is the shower just next to the kitchen, and you have to like sometimes
Back and
you're
forth.
having a shower, and then you're making a soup next
Yeah,
moment.
how are you supposed to know what you're supposed to do in life when
That's
you're
what's
showering
happening
and
in
cooking
this
at the same
position.
time?
Yeah, it's terrible. Yeah.
Yeah, Anna's definitely taking the wise wisdom from Levon here and stepping out of the shower and saying, I'm on to bigger things and trading the queens now, bringing in the knights next.
Yes.
Chat, Mr. Chat, you don't make salad in the shower?
Don't
Really?
make a salad in the shower. This is always
Soup in the shower?
not working. Yeah.
I noticed Freestyle hasn't changed her tendency to delay castling after everything else is developed. All right, Hammer has broken. That was the first critique of his protege student's chess and her protege weaknesses. Anna nervous for sure. Yeah, Anna seems to be nervous this entire match.
Yeah, rook fb8. Oh my god, this looks so tragic.
Crushing.
Yeah, but knight d1 maybe. There is knight d1. Maybe she's still in the game because
Still defending.
I'm worried that queen c3, rook c3, and a3 is coming, and black
Yeah,
is
that would be
promoting.
devastating. This is practically her only move, and she has 28 seconds right now.
Knight d1.
Golf claps, Mr. Chat. Everyone, Mr. Chat, come on, Hammer. You have to give her a credit for this one. That was good with the time pressure.
She's
Anna
back.
is
She's
pushing.
back. She's fighting.
She's fighting. She's definitely defending. Her soup right now in the shower is boiling, but she hasn't decided yet. She's not giving it ownership over her. Thank you, Chat. I love the golf claps. This is the first game that Anna's pushing so much in time pressure. I mean, but
and
it
now,
makes sense.
you know what she's going to do? She's going to play king f2.
King F2, okay.
And then knight
King
E2
walk.
and slowly.
Yes, we see the grandma walk one
Yes.
more time.
Yes.
Chad, I've learned so much from you, Levon. This has been beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm gonna forever remember these analogies. I mean, truly, what else can she do? But it's so, yeah. Right, time is getting closer.
And she has 100 beeps per. Oh, I'm sad for knight E2.
Oh, that was. I could feel the pain in your heart. Yeah. Well, she's bringing
Make
this
sure
back
you don't
around.
blunder the queen. Both of them blunder the queen, but
Wait, both of them blundered the queen?
yes. Well, first it was.
Oh my goodness! Oh, I wasn't.
Yes, we're back.
Okay, chat. I don't think, honestly, probably 5% of chat understood the knight was defending a fork here when it was on G3. I thought you were just sad that the knight was back in the corner. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't see the tactic until now. Luckily, no one took the free queen on the board, so the game's still going. The borscht continues to boil.
The beautiful borscht.
I commented it twice. Honestly, I'm not surprised that the only chatter who did see the tactic was in Anna's chat. Sorry, Hitch Loma. You deserve credit. And probably YouTube chat. Botez gambiting like the best of them.
10 seconds, 8 seconds. What's going on?
Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Let's see. I don't know how the hell Alex
The
is going to
potato
come.
is in the oven. Come on.
We're cooking some French fries.
Yes.
What's your favorite food? What are we cooking?
Borscht.
Borscht. Okay,
Borscht,
classic.
of course.
Right.
Yes.
The borscht.
Bishop H. King G1. Knight D4. Knight D2. Oh
Solid
my God.
move.
Knight D2 is coming. Oh.
Knight D2.
This is such a nightmare.
Oh, wow.
You know.
That's a beautiful move. If she sees it with 10 seconds.
Yes.
But this is so hard. You can't defend this fork.
This is
And
impossible.
the queen defends through a beautiful X-ray or skewer. I'm not sure which one.
Oh, 92 came. She came
saw it.
out of the shower, but then
we didn't even get to
water
enjoy the
overflew.
borscht.
The water is overflowing.
Great.
Oh my God.
That always happens in the Botez household. And
Oh
now
my
all of our
God.
floors are crusty and
Yes.
soggy.
Yes. Oh, Knight C2 is coming.
The
Oh
house
my God.
is falling down.
Everything
It's
is
not even
falling
a house.
apart.
It's just an apartment. Yeah, this is game. Well, honestly, Anna had like a beautiful. She captured on the advantage right away from the opening, and she didn't give it back to us. So, Anna was the one cooking the borscht at the end of the day.
And the borscht was there. And
We
you
got a little
couldn't miss
taste.
it. You
We got a
couldn't
small
miss the
taste of the borscht, and it
Yes.
was delicious. But unfortunately,
Not for us.
Yeah.
Not for the Botez team.
exactly.
Yes.
But Anna's chat is very happy right now. Everyone is spamming borscht, 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 and Anna Crushling, as you guys deserve your celebration.
Anna Crushling.
That's a good one.
Anna Crushling, yes. Rook B1 is coming and Anna Crushling is there. It's happening.
Anna Crushling does not miss.
Yeah, this was a display that actually mirrored the first game for me.
Yeah, because the
Yeah.
principles were not followed.
No, because it definitely made me reassess my
Yeah.
choice.
Yes. Well, it wouldn't be a Botez stream if we didn't make you think contradicting things. So that's just part of our charm, to be honest.
Yes.
You can never believe in one thing. We're always going to confuse you.
But at least it was fast. The first game was much longer.
That's true. This
This was
a
much
quick.
faster, yes.
But this one, yeah, Alex simply she didn't have the same experience with these positions. Although I know Anna hasn't really played much either. She's only
And
been
she's
watching.
very
the
brave.
games.
She's not resigning. Look at this.
Botez,
Botez,
we might be
fight!
losers, but we're not quitters. That's my mom's favorite quote.
That's a nice one. That's
Thank
nice.
you.
I will use this.
We're still hanging in there.
Yes.
But okay, now we're just getting pinned left and right, and there's a queen coming soon.
Yeah. Too much borscht can kill you, yeah?
Yeah, probably. I heard that one of our long-lost relatives had too much borscht. Actually, there's a myth that they ate too many eggs and they died too many eggs. I don't know if that's true. But
And then I was so like, oh
Game's
my God, I
ended.
survived that I missed taking the pawn.
Yeah, queen takes c5. Yeah.
And I touched the piece and I was like, oh,
I
it's
wonder if
probably
they've
touch
seen
move.
fork.
Yeah.
And then I wasted time on that too. Oh,
Oh,
But good
No
job.
one saw the
good
conflict.
job.
Congrats.
Yeah, thank you.
Death
This
by
was my
Borscht,
revenge from
sad
both
face.
of us.
Yes.
You know what? It's
Rest
fair.
in peace in
It's
chat.
fair.
What did you
Borscht
think
spam in
about
chat.
freestyle chess?
It's so fun.
It's honestly so
It's
fun. right?
really fun.
Aw.
Honestly, once you start playing this, I see why it's hard to go back to
That's amazing.
classical.
This was really. I'm so happy we did this match, Alex. It was a lot of
Yeah,
fun.
I'm glad to, despite the result.
Yeah. Oh, but it was close. I'm happy it was close the whole way. I feel like it was a good matchup.
Yeah, exactly.
If only
Yeah.
in this
I'm shaking
game,
right now.
before cooking the
Well,
borscht,
Congratulations.
Alexandra didn't throw
Thank you. And thank you for
a
the
box
match.
of salt
Of course, it was
inside.
really fun.
Yeah,
Would have
us-
been much more appropriate.
Us Botez, we don't really follow recipes. But
I'm glad we
now,
did it. This is probably
thank
the
you, Farsh, for
most
gifting 10 subs. I'll let them continue their analysis. Well, however, we did get cooked, we did get boiled, and Anna Crushling did enjoy their Last Supper. But this only means that there can be a rematch. And hearing how much the girls enjoyed the format, maybe Alex will learn the recipes for the future so that this was just the first time playing 960, and now she's going to have an amazing game recap to watch by our very special guest, Levon Aronian. It was a pleasure to have him on stream, his first Twitch appearance, and I bet Alex is going to love rewatching your commentary as well.
It was a great pleasure. Thank you, Andrea.
We'll say hello, goodbyes to the chat. I'll just check with the team if the girls are doing any other segments before we wrap up. If not, I'll wrap up the stream, but I'll wait for the person who talks in my ears to tell me that. But chat, this was a delight. I feel like I learned some things from Levon. Chat, Mr. Chat, I hope you guys learned some things. If you didn't learn some things about chess, you definitely learned some things about life. How applicable they are, I don't know, but that's up to you to decide. Okay, let's decide. Let's find both chats. Do you guys want to give us a streamer to raid? I can't do from Anna's stream, but I will let the raid goes through. And I hope you guys, I would love a poll in the chat and to see how you guys have felt watching Chess 960 versus our classical matches. We do Chess Camp, which is a tournament for all the female streamers. And we've been debating, after seeing these games be so exciting, maybe doing it in 960. So I would love to hear if that's something you guys would like to see and how the viewer experience was for Chess 960. Levon should really become a streamer. I agree. I really hope he does another commentary.
You never know. You never know. You keep the
them on their toes.
level high, and I'm interested.
You guys, Nemo would love that change. I know, honestly, so would all of us, because then we would save time. I'm going to let the poll run, and in the meantime, chat, I'm just going to find someone to raid. Well, luckily for Levon, he doesn't have to play any more chess, so I hope this didn't corrupt your brain too much, but I bet your commentary.
But see, they played another game, and I appreciate it. So they played a couple of nice games, so it was interesting.
All right, chat, we're going to pick a small, I'm going to raid a smaller chess streamer, Aloxka. I'm not going to butcher her name, but let me send this. I think Anna's manning her stream, so I will let her. One second, everyone. This is hard to spell. Okay, all right, we're going to do a little surprise here. A post-game interview, that would be a good idea, but I don't think we prepared for it, and I don't see maybe someone can ask, actually. Okay, no, that's not happening. Yes, chat, that's not happening. She's Polish? Awesome. That'll be very cool. They have a very strong chess community.
And they have fantastic borscht as well.
That's true. At the end of the day, chat, we've gone full circle, and it all comes to borscht. Okay, let's see. I want to see the poll that we have. How do you feel about Chess 960? Wow! So far, 64%! Bobby Fischer predicted this. He was ahead. Well, I know the Grandmasters are excited about this because there's going to be even more 960 chess if you guys want to continue watching. We are all here in Germany for the Freestyle Chess Tournament, so thank you, Freestyle, for making this stream happening. They're going to be live tomorrow. All your favorite streamers are here. Levi, Anna, my sister, Aronian. Maybe he'll make an appearance after he has so many fans. And you guys can watch more Chess 960 because the tournament's going to go on tomorrow. 960 Freestyle, it is the same thing at the end of the day. Thank you guys for all the support. Thank you, Levon, for joining, and we'll let the raid go through. Any final words for chat, Levon?
enjoy Chess 960, enjoy Chess 518, and enjoy everything.
Thank you. Enjoy the borscht. Goodbye, chat. Goodbye, Anna's chat. Bye, everyone. See you guys later. All right, raid's going through.